Hey, Jeff, do you know what type of podcast we are?
Well, we're not a history podcast.
That's correct. We're a comedy podcast. So any jokes, skits, or anything else we say is not reflective of our organizations, businesses, or any sponsors that we're associated with, even charities. So remind yourself, if you're offended, it's okay. It's just a joke.
Comic books, movies, growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Man, that's something. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote the
All
scripts.
right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 599. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Brian.
Hey! I'm Blake Bott. Hey, we're all here. Look at that.
Jim's bribe of the chocolate Twizzlers got his suspension suspended for a week.
Jim, I don't care what they said. Those were good.
I have to try them. I didn't try them.
Can you hand me that bag? Because I'm going to take a couple dozen.
This week, to go with it, we have orange cream pop filled Twizzlers.
Ooh. Oh, I don't know about that one.
You can't use those as straws.
Well, you could. You're just not going to get much liquid out of it. Yes. What do you think, Jim? The Hershey Twizzlers.
It doesn't taste like anything yet.
Oh, you got to eat like 6 of them.
That's true.
It usually takes a while.
Yeah,
So.
the first bite, it just kind of tastes like
Rubber?
gelatin.
Oh, I was going to say rubber, but okay. So, welcome, everybody. Jeff, how are you doing?
You know, I am doing well.
Okay.
The weather this weekend was beautiful.
It was beautiful. I really liked sitting out in 43-degree weather for an early morning baseball game. So that was fun. That was not baseball weather. But Saturday was. Saturday had a lot of beautiful weather in there.
That's kind of what I was referring. Saturday afternoon, I guess.
Yes. And it's a little warm today, too. It's a little too warm, to be honest.
Yeah, it went past the beautiful and went to, now I have to turn on my air conditioning when I get in my car.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well,
do you have AC on at your house?
I don't think we turned that on yet. Well, we turned it on once earlier, but that was just one day and then turned it off.
Oh, okay. It's been on in my house since, like, April, first week of April.
I think the heat's still on in my house.
Well, we had to switch back and forth to heat and AC. Is a balmy 92 degrees in your house?
It's not comfortable.
Oh. Can you flip it without your mom knowing?
I'll flip it and I'll put the air conditioning on and then I'll come home and I'll look in the room and she'll be under like 6 blankets in her bed.
Oh, so it's like Blake in the Hobie studio.
It's like Blake sitting in the chair here.
Do you have a shawl? My God, Blake. It's 78 degrees in here. I need a shawl. Brian, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Right before you came on the air, Dr. Dana just called us, said hi.
She FaceTimed in.
Yeah.
It was nice. She didn't want to stick around and listen or contribute, but that's okay.
You know what we could do? We'll just tell people to call us, and we'll FaceTime, and we'll hit speaker, and they can just listen to a live broadcast of Hobie. That might be a Patreon thing we could do.
We could do that.
$8 a month, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can call in. I'll put it on speaker. Have a good day. You can't talk. We'll put you on mute, but you can at least hear us.
Maybe for $8 a month, they can chime in. $5 a month, you just get to listen.
You just sit in the corner. Sit down, son.
This tastes like a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah, it's not bad. I really like it.
It's not overwhelmingly like chocolate, but it's just...
But with the wrong texture of a Tootsie Roll.
I said Tootsie Pop.
Oh.
It's kind of like the inside of the Tootsie Pop.
Jim, do you think if you paid $8 to Peter Wello's Patreon that you would have been able to talk during the moderating? Or
Not at all.
okay, because you were at $5 a month for his. I think the $8 a month printing press thing would have helped. Just saying. Let's see here. Cincy Comic, what are we doing? Cincinnati Comic Expo is October 24th through the 26th. Get your tickets. Cincinnati Comic Expo.
Superman.
Lots of Supermen are
I
there.
got good news.
Yes.
I have requested off work for that entire weekend.
Good job. Thank God.
Me too.
Thank God. I am off too.
But Brian didn't request off of Dana's, and he's on for 3 days there.
Sorry, Brian.
Hey, wait a second.
Let's see. Here we got tons of Supermen are going to be there. Tom Welling's going to be there. Peter. I was going to say Peter Weller. That is not correct. Brandon Routh is going to be there.
Dean Cain.
Dean Cain is going to be there.
Dean Cain will be there?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Stay
What
on
a treat.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
There'll be more Dean Cain coming up later in the episode.
Michael
There will.
Rosenbaum, who you mentioned last week.
Yes. And also, there will be more people announced.
Then, yeah, there are already more people announced, but
Oh, okay. Bitsy Tolich. She was in Superman and Lois. She was Lois. She was Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, The Flash. Erica Durance from Smallville.
She was Lois?
Yep. Gerard Christopher, who was in Superboy. And he was also in Melrose Place. Helen Slater. That's going to be fun.
Oh, Supergirl.
Yep.
And from The Legend of Billie Jean.
And returning again,
John Glover.
John Glover from Gremlins 2. The new match.
Okay. Or Smallville.
Yes. John Davies. Sorry.
couldn't make it last year. Rescheduled. We'll
Yep.
be there this year.
Lauren Vandervoort, who was in Smallville, Mutant X, Goosebumps, Supergirl, the new.
Yeah, she was Kara Al or whatever her name is. Supergirl.
I heard that Allison Mack is not able to make it, that she's a little indisposed.
There might be a Zoom call with her.
Okay.
So that's fine.
So, if we get to interview a Smallville panel,
Uh-huh.
are there going to be a lot of Allison Mack questions?
Jeff, that's when you and Randall just kind of mute and move the camera away from that. Hey, look at that. I want to be your mom.
Did you get invited to those parties?
Do you think she's innocent? And finally...
No, she's not.
Allegedly. No, she's convicted.
Nope, she admitted it. Yep.
And Tyler, I always mess up his name, Hoechlin, who was the Superman in the newest Superman and Lois series, which got
Would have
really
to see
good
how his
reviews.
name is spelled. I
Ty
don't know it.
Hocklin, was it?
Yeah, Hocklin.
Hoechlin. Should probably know that by the time it comes around. Hoechlin.
There's no D at the end.
Okay. Hoechlin. And Tom Welling, as we said. So that should be fun.
There will be no Gene Hackman or Christopher Reeves.
No, Hackman.
Probably not.
But I'll be there.
But Brian will be there.
Christopher Reeve's son might be there.
Did you call up your good friend Sam Jones and invite him?
Not yet.
No,
He's still...
Jim, that's Sam Jones the third, who was in Smallville. He is a different person.
Oh, my bad.
Well, we already invited Sam Jones. Sorry.
I mean, that's perfectly fine because
He's a delight.
He's on the panel.
I share a name with a guy.
Mr. Jones, what did you think about Smallville?
Huh?
They did not invite Flash Gordon onto Smallville.
Well, I think Flash Gordon probably could have kicked Superman's ass.
I played for the New York Jets.
Had 3 touchdowns in one game.
I mean, I more
One
than
less
anything
than Al
just
Bundy.
want to get my Flash Gordon vinyl record signed by him.
Flash! I bet you if you actually emailed him and said, hey, do you remember me? And take a picture like a selfie, I bet you he would probably sign it for you. He'd be like, oh, yeah, that guy. He got me tea.
He did.
He did. Sam Jones was one of the nicest
and
guys.
he went out of his way then afterwards to say hi to Brian.
He did.
He did.
We're not kidding, people. Sam Jones from Flash Gordon is one of the nicest celebrities we have met. So Ross Marquand is another one. Just absolute treat.
Jason says that because we've got the giant poster of
We
Ross
do, but he
Marquand.
really is.
Giant signed poster of Ross hanging up in the studio.
Ming Now Win, great guest. So
We need to get a new one of those. We need to.
yeah, we need to look at it.
I still think Ming Na might have been my favorite panel we have done since we started doing this.
You can watch these panels on Cincinnati Comic Expo on YouTube and take a look there. Also, we have, I think, some up on the History of Bad Ideas YouTube channel, too, so go there, too.
Or you can go to UCLA's archives
And see Peter
see
Weller.
the Peter Weller panel.
You can see Jim in the background.
Randall did a good job of zooming in and kind of cropping me out of that.
But every once in a while, you're there.
Is that Jim in the background? Or is that Blake?
Sit down, son.
So, Brian,
Yes.
have you finished season 1 of In the Dark podcast?
I finished it, and I am on
Season 2?
episode 6 of season 2.
Hold on, let me see which episode I'm on of season 2. I'm on episode 8.
Okay, you're a little ahead of me.
Yeah. If I thought season 1 was crazy,
right?
season 2 is batshit crazy.
Bananas.
Yes.
Bananas.
Yes.
Bananas.
Season 2 of In the Dark that we talked about last week was season 1. Season 2 is a new case, Curtis Flowers. He was charged and convicted of murdering 4 people at a furniture shop in Mississippi. I think 1989, I think it was, or 91 or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
Early.
I think it was later in the 90s. 89 was when the first season was.
Oh, that's
the
right.
kid-
Jacob was.
Yeah.
Okay. So mid-90s or sometime in there. And he was a black man in Mississippi. And I think in all, he's been tried 6 times because he kept winning appeals because they found out the DA kept striking. You know how you can strike jurors before the jury selection? He kept striking black people.
No shit.
And it's like, what? And I think they said...
Well, keep striking them. I think there's a
You have
an amount, a limit. I thought it was usually 3 that you can
he
strike
had some power.
without cause.
Yeah, he had some power.
Unless he was claiming he had cause to strike
He did.
some.
He did.
And the cause was they were black.
No. The one was, did you get to this one yet? He's a he's in a gang, and they're like, no, he's not. The next day, they're like, yeah, we take that back. We have no proof of that. So it's like, what?
I don't think I'm there yet.
Oh, my God. Just wait till the jury selection.
I'm at the part where they're interviewing the witness who gave the false
Odell?
Cookie Monster.
Let me tell you. Wait till you get to the end of that one. That takes a turn.
Yeah, so
That takes a big turn.
I'm at the point to where they're interviewing him, and he tells them that everything that his testimony, basically, he was like a career criminal, drug dealer, and the DA told him that he asked him about Curtis Flowers, and basically if he gave testimony or saying that Curtis confessed to him in jail, then things would go away for him, and they did. Many times.
Like every time he got arrested, it was like Grand Theft Auto, like you had a cheat code.
He
like 5-star warrant, 0.
He ran. He was in a. He was like fleeing from the police. He had
in a car
like 130 crack rocks in his car.
Yes,
and he tried to run over one of the cops,
and that has yet to go to trial.
And it just never got.
It was like, okay, surely. Okay, so you did hear. Then he ended up on a murder spree and killed like 3 people.
He killed 3 people and shot another one 5 times, trying to kill him in one night. And then
they're like,
he just went to the courthouse after he was done and like waited for them to come and arrest him.
And then the best part is he was sentenced and convicted. He pled guilty and sentenced in 10 days. And the families were like, wait a minute. Like
they didn't the DA didn't give those families any kind of like
heads up,
like say like, hey, like this is where we're at. Are you guys like? They just gave him like life without parole, but families wanted the death penalty.
Yeah, and they're like, sorry.
In Mississippi, apparently, you have to like commit like a felony along with the capital, like whatever the crime is. Like there's levels to getting.
Other than the murder, you have to be getting another felony?
Yes.
And they did. He did.
And he did.
Having a firearm under disability?
Yeah.
Well, the thing I get is like, okay, they might have wanted the death penalty, but the fact that you're going to get him to admit to doing everything, not have trials and put everybody through that, and still get him locked away for the rest of his life.
I understand that.
Probably the best they could hope for, to be honest.
It's just weird that it happened in 10 days, though.
So that's the thing is, like, this DA called all of the families of the people that he murdered and was like, hey, I need you guys to come to the courthouse.
He requested a speedy trial.
That is a very speedy trial.
So, and, like, none of the families had a chance to, like, do, like, the witness statement or, like, say anything to him. Like, they literally, like, they were told that, and then, like, 10 minutes after he told them this, like, they just went into the courtroom and they brought him in, and then
that was it.
They were done. Like, not all of the family members were able to be there for it. So it just like
they didn't let them know why they were coming. Okay, that's a mistake.
Yeah. I do like that. Throughout this whole thing, the Doug Evans guy, who's the DA, like, people keep recording shit on him because they're like, we don't trust this guy at all, and like basically. It came down to, like, I think it was hung juries in Curtis Flowers, the furniture one. Like, 2 of the trials were hung juries, 2 were guilty, or 1 was a mistrial. Like, it's weird, but now basically every witness has recanted their thing, so now they're trying to go back. And I don't want to look online because supposedly some crazy shit happens after this came out, and then they updated it.
Yeah, so, like...
He's got to be. Because the sheriff in the first season, he retired immediately after the podcast came out.
Yeah.
I love
Shocker.
that. Did you see his reason? I want to spend more time with my family.
Yeah, my family. Yeah.
What are we doing over there?
I'm getting the Dr. Pepper cotton candy open that's been sitting here for a long time. Ooh. So I don't know how good it'll be because it was bought from Ollie's to begin with.
But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Like,
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
I hardly ever listen to podcasts like continuously in that, and once I finish an episode, I'm like, I gotta listen to the next one. So very well done.
Yeah.
You were talking about like the jury selection process.
Yeah.
They needed to hire Dr. Phil.
What was that? Bull?
Yes.
Bull. Yeah. I hate cotton candy.
But it's Dr. Pepper.
It doesn't even... It looks like it's bad already.
Well, it's from Ollie's, and it's been here for 2 months or more.
Oh, God. That's not good.
God. It's just concentrated sugar.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just straight sugar.
It's just a lot.
It's cotton candy.
The Dr. Pepper aftertones come in. Like after the sugar, the cotton candy dissolves, there's a slight Dr. Pepper taste or cola-ish taste.
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, it tastes like nastiness. And then the Dr. Pepper kicks in. You're like, whoa, what's going on here?
Ooh. I don't think it's awful. It's just a lot of sugar hitting you right in the face.
Oh, my God.
Well, that's what cotton candy is.
Yes.
It's pure spun sugar.
That's like a bukkake in my mouth.
Whoa.
Bukkake
I don't know
what
type of bukkake you go
of
to,
sugar.
but...
It's a bukkake of sugar. God.
Oh, that's the title for the show.
So after last week...
who gave that to us, Doug?
Probably. Had to have been Doug.
Doug's the one that shops at Ollie's.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh.
Actually, little pieces and they dissolve. They're not bad. I'll finish it before the end of the program.
The whole bag?
Probably.
Okay.
Oh. My diabetes needs a kickstart.
A little kickstart. What were you just going to say, Brian? What did you watch after the show?
Last week I went home and immediately watched Pool Hall Junkies.
Because we
talked about it, and I watched it that night.
Did you stay up late?
Oh, yeah. Next day was miserable at work, but it was worth it because, man, I forgot about that movie, how much I enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
We should ask Michael Rosenbaum about that.
Was he in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we should just ask him about it anyway.
You talked about it last week.
Yeah, but I don't remember yesterday.
Yeah, good point. All those concussions.
What?
You're drooling on yourself.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Michael. Hey, Sam Jones, what do you think about Superman and Lois? Michael Rosenbaum, what do you think about Starship Troopers? That's a good thing. We're just going to keep asking random questions to everybody. Hey, Peter Weller, what do you think about the printing press?
Wow. Damn, that
You
meant,
got
to be
a story from that.
that meant to be a throwaway question. Damn it. An hour later.
My son and I have been watching a lot of NCAA baseball this weekend, because it was the tournament.
You're going to say NCIS.
Yes, NCIS Origins.
I've been watching that.
Origins?
Yes.
Do you like it?
It's okay. I mean, we watch it after like everybody leaves the bar, so we get about half an episode every week.
Okay.
Or every night, so we get about a whole episode every week.
Does it take? I know it's Origins, but is it the original, like from the original show, like when they were younger or anything like that?
It is
Or whole new people,
whole new. Well, it's
characters, I should say.
it's Leroy Jethro.
Okay.
Gibbs.
I know it's not the same actors, but
And him starting his career with NIS, which then becomes NCIS.
okay.
And has Mike Franks, who's a recurring character in NCIS. And
Okay. I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't sure.
there are some incongruencies with the story from NCIS and to this, mainly involving with his father and stuff. But
Okay. NCAA baseball's great. Oregon got eliminated.
the number one team in the country's out.
Yep. Vanderbilt. Oregon.
They lost 2 games.
Yeah, and they that first game was a little controversial on the plowing into the catcher at home. That's a tough call, but the weekend has been tremendous. I love this weekend. I think I actually like it better than NCAA basketball weekend. I was hoping Tennessee would lose tonight, but they decided to wake the bats up, and I think they got it now. So
After they eliminate, Wake Forest eliminated UC.
yeah, Wake Forest eliminated UC, and Tennessee, I think, eliminated Miami, Ohio. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so but it's a lot of fun.
Oh, poor Miami. Blake will be upset.
Wright State though won. They eliminated Vanderbilt. Woohoo! So yeah, and then I did see Thunderbolts, Jeff.
Excellent.
My son and I went to see it. It was a good film. Very good film.
It's really entertaining.
My son really liked the ending of how, like, the final battle with Sentry, like how it took place in the mines
In the mine.
Because he's like, I think it would have been stupid if they just attacked him and beat him, like,
Physically.
Yeah. That was really well done. It was a very good story about mental illness.
Yeah, that's the best part of the movie.
That the bad villain is mental illness.
Yeah. I hated Sentry in the comic books. He was badass in this. I really enjoyed it, though. So I did like the after credits scene, the big one, with the ship coming into the orbit at the end. Did you see that one?
I'm trying to remember. Going into the Fantastic Four.
Yes. Yes. Which I don't like the Fantastic Four, but man, that movie is interesting. The previews will make it look interesting. So I definitely felt this Thunderbolts, like this film was more of the old school Marvel in a good way. Like it just felt like a more Avengers type film. And I know that's what they call it at the end. I did like Thunderbolts was named after the soccer team.
It was never even officially used.
No.
Red Guardian kept calling them the Thunderbolts.
I like when he was in the grocery store.
Oh, yeah. About the Wheaties box. I'm here. Shouldn't have shaved my beard. No, it was very well done. I highly enjoyed it. I liked it a lot better than the Captain America film that came out, Brave New World.
I agree with that.
I thought Brave New World had a lot of opportunities, and it just kind of stalled a lot. I thought the Serpent Club, or whatever it is, Serpent Society, I thought that should have been the main villain. I thought that was wasted. And I think, like you said, Jeff, that they gave away the Red Hulk right in the trailer.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay.
I expected if they're giving this away in the trailer, this isn't going to be the third act finale battle.
Surprise! It is.
Yeah, it's like, okay, great. So, and I like Anthony Mackie as Captain America. I really do. But, I don't know.
Him and the new Falcon, I think those are...
the new Avengers?
Oh, no,
or the other Avengers?
The guy who's taking up the Falcon role. Those guys, I think those guys will work well together, but that story just wasn't that good.
I think I heard that it was Shang-Chi, Falcon, Captain America,
Wong.
Was it She-Hulk?
I think they said something. At the end of Shang-Chi, it was Hulk, Captain Marvel, and Wong came to get Shang-Chi.
That's what it is.
And I think it's those who they are suspect will be on
the Falcon team.
Yeah.
Okay. I like Wong. Put him in there. Another nice guy, celebrity. So, anything else? Anybody else watch anything?
Well, Jeff and I are scheduled to go to the movies on Sunday.
To watch what?
We are going to watch Dogma.
Back in theaters.
25th anniversary.
Nice. It's been ages since I saw it because I think I have it on DVD somewhere, but you can't watch it on any streaming right now.
No, because
all the Weinstein...
Harvey Weinstein owned the rights, and nobody wanted to deal with Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like that. I do like that the theaters are doing that a lot more. I think at the end of August, Jaws is being re-released.
50th.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I keep looking for more Mystery Science Theater ones, but the offshoot of it, the people that do the spin-off.
Riff Tracks.
Yeah, and I haven't seen anything yet, so I gotta find when the next one is. The last one with Point Break was fun, but those are fun things to go see periodically.
Was it the remake of Point Break?
No, it was the original.
Yeah, they're kind of nostalgic.
Yes.
That will lead us into later in the episode.
That's a tease.
So what do you guys think of these orange cream Twizzlers?
Can I have more? These things are fantastic.
I like the filling. I'm not sure I like the outside.
I like these better than the Hershey's.
I do like the filling where it's kind of chewy and like, but not a huge fan of the flavor.
I like them.
These are really good. Damn you, Jim. Jim, you're the opposite of Doug. You bring good food.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Brian, anything new that you're watching or anything?
Not really new. Finished Mobland.
Were you happy with it overall?
Yeah.
Okay.
It took, like I said, it took a few episodes to really like get going. Mm-hmm. But once like things started happening, it was really well done, and it's set up pretty well for a season 2. Mm-hmm. They left it like pretty open, so I'm pretty sure that they're planning on doing a second season. It hasn't been officially announced, but
did you finish Your Friends and Neighbors?
I did finish Your Friends and Neighbors.
Your Friends and Neighbors. One of my coworkers is a huge fan of it. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, have you seen it yet?" I was like, "I have not."
Also, set up very well for season 2, and it was very well done.
Okay, that's John Hamm in that one.
John Hamm, Amanda Peet.
Hey, you dated her, didn't you?
I don't think it was actually her. She just looked like her.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Corbin Burnson has.
Hey, you dated him, didn't you?
Just looked like him.
Oh, okay.
Trying to think who else.
I dated someone who looked like George Wendt. It's fine.
But
her name was Sasquatch.
Okay, moving on.
Don't
eat 30-bag lunches.
That damn Sasquatch, that's who. Sorry, Brian, go ahead.
No, that's okay.
Blake hasn't interrupted you often enough lately, so we just wanted to jump in here.
Spoilers, that's my number 5.
Sasquatch?
It's nostalgic being interrupted.
Oh!
I have great nostalgia for people interrupting me when I talk.
Gotcha.
No, just kidding. Yeah, both of those are very well done.
Okay. Brian, do you want to do some listener feedback?
I don't get to talk about what I
What'd you watch?
I am up to date on Taskmaster, the British show I talked about 2 months ago.
Yes. You're finally up to date now?
I'm up to date. Halfway through the 19th season.
Jeez. Oh.
Now, granted, it's British, so each season's 10 episodes, but...
It's British. I'm British.
That's still 190 episodes.
Well, the first couple of seasons were only like 6 or 7.
So 175 now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
reasonable.
To be fair, I have probably tripled that in Law and Order SVU.
I was going to say
episodes.
still less episodes than The Rookie, so you're okay. Or Arrow.
And current season, they have an American on.
America.
Jason Mantzoukas.
Oh, yeah. I listened to his podcast.
Okay.
And he's from The League, the TV show
Yeah, he's
League.
in the league.
Dirty Randy?
Yep.
No,
not
he's
Dirty Randy.
Rafi.
Oh,
Ralphie, yeah. Dirty Randy was Seth Rogen.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was also great on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh,
He's also...
he's great in Parks and Rec as Dennis Feinstein.
He just got cast... Shoot. I want to say Legally Blonde, the TV series. I don't think that's right. I don't know if it's him. There was something he was just casting. It was like a pretty big role.
I remember seeing the thing, and he's in the background of it.
Yeah.
It's like the main character's there, and he's standing right behind him. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that show, Ryan? Was I'm Sorry?
I'm sorry. Yeah,
He was
with.
Oh, that was a great show.
It was very well. Yeah,
Yeah.
He was a minor character in that.
yeah. He was her friend.
Jason Sorry, go ahead.
Wasn't he her writing partner?
Yeah,
Jason Mantzoukas is also the voice of Invincible. Not of Invincible.
Not
but-
Invincible. Yeah, he's
a voice in the show.
Yes. Yes. I will find out what he's done. I have it right here.
the guy who make things blow up. I don't remember the character's name.
Good job, Jeff. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Jeff, anything?
Oh, no, that was it.
Okay.
I caught up in that. It took me about 2 months. And I mean, it was the background stuff that I have at work. So
Yeah. Go ahead. You want to hit us with some listener feedback there?
Oh, I was going to Twitter to see the Twitter results of the poll of the week, but I guess
There is not.
There wasn't one.
There is not.
Okay. All right, then. Jeff, you want to give me some listener feedback music?
do we have listener feedback music?
No.
Listener feedback.
There we go. Listener feedback sponsored by Hello Jeff. Jeff, what's in the box this week?
Noodles.
Whoa. All right.
Plenty of noodles.
Oodles of noodles.
You'll have some macaroni with cheese.
Already made, or
Well, no, you have to make it yourself.
I mean, do you have noodles and then like cheese separate, or is it all in a box like Kraft?
Well, it's not. It's all in a box because we send it to you in a box.
Okay.
But there is the ingredients you use to make it, which includes noodles and cheese.
The packing stuff is the cheese powder. That's just covering the whole box.
No, it's actually pagged in
Velveeta.
ramen noodles.
Oh,
Just packs
don't
ramen
put that over
noodles.
an open flame. Oh God! Could you imagine if it was packed in Velveeta?
It's not going bad.
No.
You can
that's
get
true.
some if you're. We've got a choice where you can get lasagna noodles or spaghetti noodles.
Okay.
Or
Shells.
well, the
Big
shells.
shells?
The mac and cheese options are shells if you
Okay.
want them with that, but not the big
I opted
shells.
for rigatoni.
Ooh,
I won't say
you
they're
like rigatone?
Yep.
well, one of the tubular ones like ziti or mostaccioli or
What about
whatever.
panini?
That's a sandwich.
I got fusilli.
The corkscrew.
Did you
Because you're
get?
silly.
Did you get Fusilli Jerry?
Just saw that episode last night.
It's because you're silly. Oh, don't think I didn't forget about you, George.
I forgot that was the ass man.
I got you as ravioli. Wow, that's a good box.
Any sauces like pasta sauces or anything like that?
Any Alfredo?
We give you a tomato and an onion and instructions on how to make a sauce with that.
Okay.
Okay.
You might have to supply your own butter.
Okay.
My box just came with flour.
Oh.
Well,
Like flowers or flour?
flour.
Oh, okay. Mine
you
came
gotta-
with flowers. I had roses.
And just add water.
You got to make your own pasta.
Yes.
The good news is my box came like that too, Jim, but it said add water, and I just mixed up the whole box ingredients, and somehow it came out.
And Jason made glue.
I did. There was also horse in there, so that didn't help.
Aw.
Well, we just lost the horse owning community.
Sorry, Lexington.
Sorry, Doug.
Sorry, Doug.
Hey, Doug, what do you think about it? I'll buy you some good food. And Doug's back, horse rich.
All right, speaking of that guy,
He's horse rich.
every single day or every single podcast we start off with him.
Big hands. 8 hands.
Chili Billy.
Screwdriver.
Joel of the Licking.
Sunny D.
Banana Man.
Kurt Rambo expert.
Fat Shady.
DJ. Damn it.
Joel the Licking.
Oh, Joel Licking.
I think I said that.
Beaver hands.
Beaver Hip.
Beaver teeth.
Beaver Nugget.
The Screwdriver.
Beaver feet.
Beaver Tail.
The Delivery Man.
Brian's dad.
You know, until he starts inviting me on some of these vacations, I don't know that we're family.
The Celebrity Jacobo came up with one for him. He is the priority male.
Oh. M-A-L-E.
M-A-L-E, yes.
So
Title for the show.
I think we'll hold off on that until we see how long it takes Jacobo to get his USPS package.
That's right.
That we sent him.
That we sent priority mail.
I surely did. Yes.
And I wrote it down and I spelled it M-A-I-L.
I ordered something, and it was not Amazon or anything, but it was funny because it was regular mail or whatever it says. You can ship it regular mail for $4.95. It will be there in three by June 4th. That's what it said. Or you can do priority mail or the fast mail or what, the express. $14.95. Be there by June 4th. I was like,
What a great business model.
I think I'll just take the regular one.
Well, the difference is regular one,
It could be late, and you get a receipt with the...
you get a receipt, you get a tracking number. If you just send it regular, you might not. And there's no guarantee that it will get there.
Spent $12. I'm fine on the thing. If it gets there late, it's fine. I just thought that was funny though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same price, same delivery window. That's fine. No, it's just Doug.
Oh, okay.
Doug says, if money is no concern, God damn you, Doug. Where are you going for vacation?
Maine, Brian?
I mean,
Gatlinburg?
yeah.
Akron? Toledo?
Toledo.
That's your family vacation.
It was family vacation growing up. Toledo.
That's because money was a concern.
Was a concern.
I agree. We were talking about that the other day with my kids and that, my mom stayed at home, my dad worked, and we weren't destitute, but we had to watch money and all that. And I remember, and Doug can correct me on this, but I remember going out was Arby's. We got Arby's because we went to a Mexican restaurant. We took the kids out to a Mexican restaurant, and it's not super expensive, but with 5 people, it becomes. And
But you went to a restaurant where they wait on you?
Yes.
Versus you stand
Arby's.
in line.
Correct. And so we were talking about it. I was like, yeah, growing up, we went to Arby's, and I think there was a chili place that we went to. And that was the big places.
Delhi Chili?
Yeah, it was Delhi Chili. But it was just interesting. It was just we didn't. You think about it, and it's looking back, and we went to Arby's a lot because they had coupons all the time.
5 for $5, man.
Yeah. And there were 6 of us. So, I mean,
I bet.
Nothing wrong. It was just
Who didn't get to eat?
No, there were 6 of us.
Yeah, they're 5 for $5.
Oh, that's right.
Or did you get 2 5 for $5s and then split the other ones?
I think the other person just got a shake, a Jamocha shake.
Oh, those are good.
Those are good.
And I don't like coffee.
Yeah, that's true. The Jamocha shake is good. I actually didn't mind Arby's. I still don't mind it.
No.
So that answered Doug's question.
Well,
we're going to Arby's for a vacation, Doug.
The problem with Arby's is 5 for $5 doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's 2 for $7.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. So the discount and cheapness of Arby's is not there anymore.
So it's not really a concern, but I have to think about it. Do I want to spend that at Arby's or do I want to go to Chick-fil-A or Wendy's?
Or Five Guys.
I don't.
And spend $38.
Yeah, that's not, that money is a concern when you're thinking about going to Five Guys.
But money is no concern in this question.
We I took my oldest son. We were out a couple weeks ago, and he had to get somewhere, and we're like, okay, let's just grab something to eat. And so it was for lunch on a Saturday. So he's like, how about 5 guys? I was like, it's like, okay, it's just 2 of us. It can't be that. Holy shit!
$27.
It was around that. It was like $25 to $26.
2 burgers, a fry, and 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Probably 26
Yeah,
bucks.
that's about right.
And I was like, holy shit! Like, it's still good food. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, damn. Can we go somewhere else? So we're either going to 5 Guys or Arby's, Doug.
I would choose Ireland. That's on my the top of my list.
I would choose New Zealand.
Yeah, I'm going to go visit Nikki.
You know what? That's a good one. I'll probably go to New Zealand, too. That's
I want to go to New Zealand.
Cool.
and-
Nobody
and-
wants to go to Ireland with me? All right.
I'd rather go to New Zealand.
Doug will.
Nah, I'm good.
You have to invite him, though.
Nah, I'm good.
But Hobbiton is in New Zealand.
Oh, never mind. I'll go to Australia.
You see the spiders down there? Yikes.
Fuck, I'm back to New Zealand.
I think there's
They
more
have them too.
Australia.
Yeah, that's why Jason says he's going back to New Zealand.
He didn't want anything to do with
Fiji
hobbits.
would be someplace, too.
But if we go to New Zealand, we're going to have to bring our own breakfast cereals.
Why?
They don't have American breakfast cereal. They have like 2 choices.
For breakfast cereals?
And
Yes.
it's like cornflakes is the one that has lots of sugar.
It has no sugar, but it's their sweet one.
I'll be honest, that's probably the best way to go. It's probably the healthiest thing. That's good, guys. Good job, New Zealand.
And then it's grape nuts, which they never have grape nor nuts.
Nobody likes grape nuts. Ah.
In fact,
awful.
we use that for packing in the low Jeff box a lot.
No one's going to eat this, not even the
We
rats.
just don't advertise it as food.
Even the mice won't eat that.
We have pallets of grape nuts.
Just open.
Yeah.
Just sitting there.
It's a big vat, and that and fruitcake.
Aw. And Velveeta.
Velveeta is not cheap. So, like,
That's true.
when we get deals on it,
So that was another thing growing up. My one brother loved Velveeta, Doug, actually. And like when we got it, we thought it was like it was a special treat. And then looking back, you're like, because you get the cheese slicer and you slice the big block and that. And now looking back, it's like, that thing tastes like ass.
It's the greatest melting cheese.
It could be good melting cheese, I'll give you that. But like for the actual
Cheese is in
slice-
quotes.
Yes, yes.
yeah.
Go back to my Limburger cheese.
Well, isn't that the government cheese they always talk about? Wasn't that
Government
like
cheese.
similar to Velveeta?
Yeah,
It never goes bad, though. You can put it in your bunker for a long time.
you could.
So
Well, there you go, Doug. That's where we're going on vacation if money were of no concern.
Velveeta.
to be fair, we got there. Just took away.
Yeah, I mean,
Took a round
We didn't talk about it.
yeah. All right, next up from Vampit at Vampy. You have 2 days off and want to play tabletop games. What games are you playing?
Well, we will have a session of the pirate game.
Dead Reckoning.
Yes.
Yep. That's coming up soon. I got to find a date, but I think
We got to finish our game from Gatlinburg
I know.
3
Come on
years
over.
ago.
Let's go.
We probably have a game. Jeff and I played Terraforming Mars yesterday. Just we had an afternoon free.
We did. It wasn't the 7.5 hours we played at
Have you played that before?
Scab Jeffs.
Yes.
Okay. I need to play that game once.
I can bring it.
Okay. We got to play Charcuterie.
That was what I was going to say.
Brian, I want you to play Dog Park with us.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah.
Actually,
We
sounded
played-
fun.
When we went away last weekend, we played that 3 times, and it's funny because every time we do it, the rule is that when you pick up a dog to walk and you bid on them and that, you have to name them. So you have to name them based on.
So in the game, do you have to bathe them and check for ticks?
No, thank God. Did find one more. God. So luckily it wasn't attached yet. So we went through again and nothing else. So that's good.
Did you check your kids?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The one actually turned into a tick. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of like Jeff Goldblum, the fly. It's
He is a
fine.
bloodsucker.
Yeah. So
It's kind of like a Kafka story.
he's a teenager.
What,
Yes.
like it was a metamorphosis of some sort?
Yes.
It's not true, but tick.
Now, The Tick was a great comic book.
And cartoon.
Better comic book.
Spoon!
What else are you guys playing? Anything else?
When I frequently get this opportunity. Like once or twice a year, I tend to take a long weekend to go visit my friends who are really into the board gaming. And what we tend to do is play a bunch of new games that we haven't that have come out or someone has acquired since the last time we did that. So
Okay.
although I will say the game I do like to play is Terraforming Mars. Like I will always recommend or ask to play that if we're not trying something new.
I would probably put in Ticket to Ride, and
Which
one of the
we need to continue that.
Yes, the Legacy.
Legacy.
One of 1,000 versions I have. I just really like Ticket to Ride. You don't have to think too much. You do, but you don't like. It's not like in depth, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, Carcassone's always fun for that too. I have to get together and get everybody and play Root because I have that plus like 3 of the expansions.
Oh yeah. Which one are you?
What's that?
Which animal are you going to be?
I don't know yet. I have to decide when we get there.
Do you have my mouse guard book still?
I thought I brought it back, but if not, it's
Okay.
in a box.
I don't need it. I just was wondering who had it.
Yes.
Okay.
If you don't have it, then I do.
Okay. I may have it. I don't know. I just thought of that when you said Root.
Yeah. The fun thing about Root is that it's what's the word I'm looking for?
A game.
Yeah,
A fable.
everybody is playing a different game. Depending on the faction you play, your win conditions and what you have to do are different than everybody else's.
Okay.
So you're trying to prevent the other people from getting their win condition while you are pushing your own on.
Okay. I think I would add. I just lost it now. Planet's a fun one. I do enjoy Planet. And then there's so many great games. Bunny Kingdom.
Bunny Kingdom is fun. I do like co-op games like Pandemic, or you've got the Captain is Dead.
Love that series.
Those are fun.
Those are fun.
Betrayal on House on the Hill, or
Yeah, we got the Scooby-Doo one version of it, and the Scooby, like, I go back and forth. Like, sometimes I really enjoy it, and sometimes I'm like, ugh, my daughter loves that game. And so, like, when you don't play it after a while, it's a fun game, but, like, she was hooked on it for a while. It's like, ugh. But the Scooby-Doo one is fun, too. But, yeah, Betrayal on... Wow. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's a good list. I like it.
and then I want to play some Smash Up.
Oh, yeah, I haven't played that.
Can't believe I forgot about Smash.
I haven't played that in a year or so. My son has tons of factions on it, and we just haven't played it recently. And Monopoly, right? Life. How about Life?
Yeah. Life, Sorry, Uno.
You're going to college or you're not.
Oh, what a mountain!
What is that?
It's a game from the 80s.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Oh, what a mountain. It's such a crazy game. You spin your dice up the mountain. Something like
It was
that.
actually the board went up.
It was a vertical board.
Oh.
And if you got hit by the avalanche, then it would knock you down, and wherever you landed, that's where you continue.
And then there was like a cave. If you had to go in there, you fell down to a cave.
Actually sounds fun. What is it called again?
Oh, what a mountain.
Okay, I'll look that up. Man on the Inside is what Jason Mantzoukas is
Yes.
in. Ted Danson.
Ah.
So, season 2.
All right. Next up from every week, regular non-celebrity listener, Jacobo. Just a normal listener.
Hey, celeb.
So, Celebrity Jacobo.
Great. Great to know.
Nope. He says, will Disney try and reboot Snow White in the next couple of years to save face?
I
You can
doubt
rent
it. I doubt they will unless they're putting out like some sort of series on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I don't think they're
see
going to
them
bring out
doing
a
it
new movie.
that soon.
But reboots are great.
Lilo and Stitch got decent reviews. I love Lilo and Stitch, the cartoon, the animated film. I don't know. I mean, we'll probably go see the live action one, but
It did get really good reviews.
it's got to be better than The Lion King. Hey, that's live action.
No, it isn't.
They don't use real animals. It's not live action.
No, if they really got lions to do that, I'd be impressed.
That would be cool. I mean, Warner Brothers got a frog to sing and dance. I mean, how tough would it be?
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime girl.
Rabbit. I can't watch that on HBO anymore. or Max. Brian, look what we have here.
Oh, hey, look at that.
My youngest brings Friends Mad Libs down. Thank you, buddy.
Where'd you find it?
It was in my backpack for work.
Oh.
They're all filled in.
Shh.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Did you get your adult one hardcover
I didn't
one?
order it because you guys were making fun of it.
You told us you did
You
order
said
it.
you ordered it.
No, I'll order it now.
Well, no, I mean, you don't have to.
Get the
Please
used one
don't.
for $9.
I just thought you had said you ordered it, so.
No, he did actually say, I ordered it.
I wasn't even here, and you said you ordered it.
I don't remember that. If only we had something.
Oh yeah, I listened to it. That's how I knew it was $9 used.
What else you got?
There's 96 of them though.
Next up from Pyramid Club 398 at Pyramid Club. A recent online magazine ranked the top 10 sports films. What are your thoughts?
Okay.
I will read them off. Number 10, The Sandlot.
That was in my top 5 last week.
Number 9, We Are Marshall.
I had to boo at the end of that movie.
Number 8, A League of Their Own.
There's no crying in baseball.
Number 7, Happy Gilmore.
You eat shit for breakfast?
No. Number 6, Hoosiers. Number 5, Miracle. Number 4, Moneyball. Number 3, Field of Dreams. Number 2, Rocky. Number 1, Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans that good?
It's pretty
It is
damn
that good.
It is in my probably top 3.
It would be in my top 10, at least, definitely. I don't know if I would put it number 1.
We need to watch it again. It does have Opie in it.
Yeah,
From
Ryan
some
Ryan Hurst was awesome.
The cast in that movie is incredible.
I would think I have a special. I like League of Their Own. I would probably put that up in the top 5. Miracle might be in the top 2 for me of all time. I love Miracle.
That's the thing, in my opinion, they don't have the best baseball or the best hockey movie listed.
Mystery
Major
Alaska?
League and Mystery Alaska.
Mystery Alaska
for
and
what it's
for Love of the Game.
It's written down on my sheet here. I have,
Love of the Game is really good.
Yeah, so based on this list right here,
they don't have the best golf movie listed.
Caddyshack?
Caddyshack 2.
Worst golf movie, Caddyshack.
And there's also The Legend of Bagger Vance.
Yeah.
Or the Bobby Jones movie. with
greatest
Jim
game ever played.
Caviezel, I think it was.
Moneyball.
10 Cup.
Tin Cup was good.
Moneyball is really good. Like,
I would that's so of this list.
And Rocky 5.
that was on yesterday.
Every week.
Well, Rocky's on there, so it's not like I pulled this
Brian,
out of the...
I did
I
say it this
think
week.
Brian personally would have 6 Rocky movies in his top 10, and Rocky 5 would not be in there.
It would not.
Oh, no.
Is it because it's so good?
Because the Creed movies are actually pretty good.
They are very good. I would probably, out of this, I would probably take out from these 10, I would take out We Are Marshall. Mm-hmm. Probably.
Never even saw We Are Marshall, to be honest.
It's not bad, but it's not.
I would take out Hoosiers. I never liked it.
I
was
never
gonna-
liked
yeah.
Hoosiers either.
We Are Marshalls,
Hoosiers is in my list.
and I would probably take Moneyball out.
Moneyball was good, but I don't know if it's a top 10.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But for sure, Remember the Titans, Rocky. Like, Field of Dreams is good. It's just not my favorite baseball movie.
It's probably not even my top 4 favorite baseball films. So like,
It's not my top 2 Kevin Costner baseball films.
Right.
Oh, it's definitely my top 2 Kevin Costner baseball films.
where's Mr. Baseball?
Mr. 3000!
Jinx, buy me a Coke.
I have Field of Dreams just behind Bull Durham.
Yeah, Bull Durham is...
I have Field of Dreams leap years ahead of Bull Durham.
Hey, candlesticks.
Which honestly surprises me. Bull Durham's not on the list because it tends to be
Gosh.
put up there, but it's...
You have a good point, though. Major League, I would probably put up there. Caddyshack. And,
I really like
what was the
Tin
other
Cup that Brian brought up.
Major League. What was the other one you said?
The Legend of Bagger Vance.
No.
Major League.
For the Love of the
Mystery
Game.
Alaska for Love of the Game.
For the Love Game, yeah. Mystery Alaska. That's the one.
The Replacements.
Replacements! That should be number one.
Necessary Roughness.
Replacements did it better.
Oh, what was the name of that?
See,
The Comebacks.
The Comebacks.
That was horrible.
That was so terrible.
Get out.
the Benchwarmers,
That was really bad, too. Hardball.
Hardball.
Oh, Keanu Reeves.
And we never even mentioned the Bad News Bears yet.
The remake?
No.
Is that
Slapshot,
Slapshot. Slapshot 2.
Stephen Baldwin.
Slapshot 3.
Rise of Stephen Baldwin.
As I told Jeff, because we were grabbing some food at BW3's last night, and on one of the TVs, the Bad News Bears was on. And I said I didn't have that on my list for feel good movies to make you happy, because when I got done, I knew there was 2 more that just ruined it.
The sequels came after that.
Let them play.
At least Major League followed up with Major League 2, while not like great cinema, was still funny.
Pretty enjoyable.
Major League 2, I really hated growing up, but then when it first came out, I saw it a couple weeks ago, and it wasn't as bad as I remembered, and there are always humorous parts to it.
Rube Baker is one of the best characters in the Major League
him, yes.
universe.
Yeah. I just like that.
Unfortunately, they also went ahead and did Major League Back to the Minors.
Scott Bakula.
Yes.
And I think Corbin Bernsen was in that one too, wasn't he?
Yes, I think he was the only holdover from the original.
Even Serrano's like, I'm going to go do Allstate.
Didn't Tanaka get sent down too? Or
Oh, he might have.
Check.
Serrano was like, I gotta go. I'm going to.
I need to be president.
Yeah. Kiefer Sutherland needs me. But trying to think of what else I would put in this.
Any auto racing, if you consider that a sport?
Top Gun, or not Top
Talladega
Gun.
Nights.
Days of Thunder.
I mean,
Cars.
Can we come up with 10,
Cars 3.
Can we come up with 10 movies that have sports movies with John C. Reilly?
We probably could.
King Kong. I think they played soccer in it.
Was John C. Reilly in it?
Yeah, John C. Reilly was in the new King Kong.
the new one.
Skull Island.
Skull Island. Okay.
He was a Cubs fan. And they did have a baseball game on in the background when he was.
Let's see.
He was in Chicago.
That's true.
Let's see. We have Victory.
Okay.
We have just not John C. Reilly.
Oh, I must say John C. Reilly was in it?
No. Michael Caine was.
Yeah.
Michael
I didn't
Caine.
even think of the good soccer movie.
I love Victory.
Bend It Like Beckham.
Bend It Like Beckham is good.
We can go with The Mean Machine. That is a telling of the Sandler, the Bruce, or the when they go the prison movie.
Longest Yard.
Longest Yard. Mean Machine is
The British version?
British version. It's soccer. It's Jason Statham and Vinnie Jones.
Oh, Vinnie Jones.
Oh, forget Ladybugs?
Dude,
We do want to forget that.
I was talking about Ladybugs today at work. So we were talking about just fun movies from like the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And I mentioned Little Giants. That's always
it's
a
cute.
super fun. I liked that growing up. And then so I was like, do you guys remember the movie Ladybugs? And they were all like, yeah, that was awesome, but can't do it today.
Oh.
Well, yeah, because Rodney Dangerfield's dead.
Well, they both are.
John Brandt is dead too.
Cross this guy off the list.
I mean, from a politically correct standpoint,
Okay.
that would not be okay.
Actually, I think it would be completely okay.
Down the hall.
Anyways, moving on.
Just kicking and screaming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We can go on the whole, what's his name?
Yeah.
Will Ferrell.
Blades of Steel.
Will Ferrell. Blades of Steel, Kicking and Screaming, the Semi-Pro.
Semi-Pro.
Ricky Bobby.
I haven't even got into Side Out yet.
Gleam in the Cube.
Ooh, some, was that BMX?
No, that was Skateboard.
Skateboard.
What was the one that took place here?
Airborne.
I watched that the other night too. I found
That's so great.
I found it on. Somebody has the full movie on YouTube because it's not available to stream anywhere. So I watched a really shitty YouTube copy of it. But man, did I love it!
I am in a Facebook group about
Airborne?
people who love Airborne, and every once in a while there'll just be some people go, they'll have like Airborne, maybe convention is too strong of a word, but gatherings to celebrate this movie.
I tell you, man, it's so good. It's bad, but it's so good.
We didn't even get into
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights, but the television show's so much better. We didn't get to bowling. There's no Kingpin or Big Lebowski on this list.
The Wrestler, Rudy.
Varsity Blues.
Rudy sucks.
Well, it's Notre Dame. $1 Million Baby.
There you go. That was a good boxing movie.
Jay Bershow's character is horrible in that, though.
Are you saying Jay Baruchel is a bad actor?
He's great in Goon.
Yeah.
There's another hockey movie.
I think Michael's going to try to kill me.
Raging Bull.
Raging Bull.
Cinderella Man.
Yeah.
The Fighter.
Cool Runnings.
Cole Runnings.
White
Eddie the Eagle.
White Man Can't Jump.
John Candy smelled bad on the outside.
It's still one of my favorite titles of all time for one of our episodes.
What else we got here, Brian?
What is a quince?
Ooh, The Color of Money.
Yeah.
Color Purple?
Or The
Sting.
Hustler, the one before The Color. Although I think The Color of Money was better than The Hustler.
He's a hustler, baby.
It's in the way that you use it.
She's a hustler, baby.
I don't know what you're singing.
It's Hustler, baby. The song.
Bang the drum.
Something you made up
slowly.
yourself?
No, he's a hustler, baby.
I don't know it.
I want to find it.
Please don't.
Brian's song.
Anyways, what else we got, Brian? What else we got going on here?
Next up from Greg.
Just Greg.
Greg says, not sure if you know much about Rick Derringer, but he's an Ohio boy who made it big in the music business.
Selena, Ohio.
He produced the WWF wrestling album and Pile Driver, the wrestling album 2. He also produced Hulk Hogan's Real American. We need a breath of silence for him.
We do need a breath of silence for him.
This is not my fault. I did send the Rip Derringer on our thread, and these guys didn't mention it. Real good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But he also producer for Weird Al on like a bunch of his early albums.
Yes. So, breath of silence for Rick Derringer.
Also, today passed away. What was it? Jonathan Joss, who was the voice of.
He didn't pass away.
He was murdered.
Well, yes, yes,
Daniel Redcorn.
yes. And King of the Hill, new one's coming out soon too.
Yeah, and he also had a bit part in Parks and Rec
Yep.
as Chief Hikote, I think.
Yeah.
Breath of Silence. And
The sports science creator on ESPN, or was I think it was on Fox, or one originally, John Brenkus. He lost his battle to depression.
yeah,
Breath of silence for John Brenkus.
he was the one that he showed how to hit a fastball, or why a fastball is so difficult to hit is amazing.
The one where they did the trying to
Hit the bird.
like
Oh, yeah, the
with
Randy
pitch.
Johnson.
And
Yeah.
Like,
they
you
took
could-
like 1,000 chances at it and never squared it up
Yeah.
like that.
Didn't they only graze it once, and that was the first attempt?
They grazed it the first time, then barely hit it a second time. But those the first time they hit it, that was the hardest they hit it, and it just grazed it.
There he goes. Thanks, Greg, for that. What else we got, Brian?
Wrapping it up with Professor Number One at Dr. Number One. What movie was on TV all the time growing up, but you never see anymore?
Commando.
Remember when I said I'd kill you last?
Yeah, you did. You did.
I lied.
Let's see. see, Blame It on Rio.
That was on a lot.
10.
Blame It on Rio was on all the time.
Well, when you had...
Why?
We did have HBO or Showtime. I think we went back and forth. So we would... They would show for like 3 months. A movie would come out for 3 months. It was on all the time. So you would...
Oh my God, we got to watch it. Oh, it's on tomorrow too.
Yeah.
And the next day.
But I do remember watching Clash of the Titans a whole hell of a lot.
That was on a lot. I do remember that. I'm trying to think what else was up there. I felt like Rambo First Blood was on a lot.
It still is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think that was on. I'm trying to think what else. Anything, Brian, you think of?
I mean, it still kind of is, but Shawshank was always on.
Yeah.
Still is, yeah.
I got Shawshanked.
But I'm trying to think of like ones that like
Beverly Hills Cop, 48 Hours. Those Eddie Murphy comedies were on a
Golden Child.
I want
Weekend at Bernie's
Weekend at Bernie's.
was on. I remember seeing that on TV a lot.
I felt like Back to the Future was on a decent amount. Like at night, like the Sunday night at the movies.
Big Trouble in Little China.
I don't remember that one as much. Wow.
Overboard.
Oh, shit. Yes. One of my wife's favorite movies.
Oh, have you seen it recently?
Yes.
It
It's
It does not age at all.
like her fashion sense. It's like, dear God.
And just, yeah, we're going to take her home. What?
Yeah.
Wait?
Just the whole kidnapping and make her my wife storyline.
It's fine. It's fine.
There's something wrong with that?
Not
She wasn't a nice person.
not according to Russell Brand.
Well, consider the source.
What else we got? Anything?
I wrapped it up with Professor
there you
Number
go.
1 at Doctor Number 1.
Jeff, can you give me some news of the geek music? I would appreciate it. Maybe. That's not how you do it.
That was the wrong button, wasn't it? It's time for a brand new installment of the News of the Geek.
I'm Brad.
That was Jason hitting my buttons.
Per the GQ. I'm just going to call it per the GQ from now on. The internet is incapable of being normal about Sydney Sweeney. As a public figure, Sydney has said that she has come to terms with being unable to control her image and comments about her appearance, particularly among her predominantly male fan base. Now she's trying a different tack, being in on the joke, perhaps in a way that comes with a paycheck. Last fall, when Sweeney dropped a saucy ad for the male personal care brand Dr. Squatch that featured her soaking in a bathtub while calling viewers dirty little boys, horny fans took notice and specifically began clamoring for a taste of her bathwater.
Oh, boy.
Sweeney tells GQ that she definitely was not aware of the erotic implications around bathtub water. What? Until I started seeing it on my own comments. Sweeney is now selling bar soap for Dr. Squatch, made from pine bark extract, sand, and naturally actual droplets of her dirty bath water.
Good for her.
Oh, my God.
If she can get stupid people to buy this.
No, I don't blame her. But, jeez, oh, please.
Now, do I get a certificate of authenticity to prove that it was her dirty bath water and they just didn't use regular water and claim she was in it?
With some questions from GQ, were you surprised by this very particular request for bathwater, or did you have a feeling this might happen? She goes, I honestly think it's a really fun full circle moment because fans always joke about wanting my bathwater. I was like,
That's so funny.
they're not joking. They're just creepy.
Oh, no, I've made those, like, from, like, being in college and all that. We've
Yes.
made those stupid jokes about, I drink her bath water, or, man, I'd sniff that chair when she got up.
What? Get out.
Did I get suspended?
Yeah. Jim's not invited back next week.
It's such a cool way to have a conversation with the audience and give them what they wanted. But then also hopefully encourage them to take care of themselves in a healthy way.
By using dirty bathwater?
That's healthy, man.
Would you actually use this soap bar by yourself? I do have the bar. I actually took a shower this morning, and I have the bar, and I used it. When we were at Dr. Squash shoot, they had a tub for me, and I actually got in there, and I took some soap, and we had a nice little bath. And they took the water, so it's my real bath water. Yeah. Why do you think a woman's bath water has such a powerful and erotic draw for people? Because women are awesome, is what she said.
That's a great answer.
Yeah. Women Are Awesome is also coming to ABC this fall.
Starring Sydney Sweeney.
At 10 p.m. on
It's just Sydney
Thursday.
Sweeney taking a bath.
That's all it is. It's got to be on at 11:30. Put it on as late as you can.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, put it on opposite Carson Daly.
I don't think he does it anymore.
I couldn't tell you.
Hey, Carson Daly
Hey, it's 9:29.
inspired Earl Hickey to make his list.
So, yeah, that's going to be awesome on ABC. Anybody buying this?
No.
What's the Dr. Squash soap?
Yeah.
No.
I heard the soap actually sucks. Somebody's like, I got the Dr. Squatch soap and got their deodorant. And he's like, I just fucking stink.
I will say their soap is not very good.
Are you talking about just the regular
in
Dr.
general.
Squash?
Just the
regular-
Not
the regular
these-
product,
Not
yeah.
the bathwater soap?
I got it for Christmas.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, like as a stocking stuffer. It was not great.
Is Dr. Squatch the one that does the they did the Buffalo Trace?
Yes, I think so.
Because I tried that and no, it wasn't
No.
good.
I mean, I like their advertising stuff.
Yes.
And that's even before Sydney Sweeney. You know, it's just, I think they were a big sponsor on YouTube a couple of years ago. So it's like I always saw the Dr. Squatch commercials. Never enough to actually order.
You know, I would like Saturday Night Live to do a Daniel Day-Lewis skit about that. I will drink your bathwater instead of milkshake. That would be funny.
My bathwater brings all the girls to the
We'll
dog.
get him to do the advertising for Women Are Awesome.
Or we could just get Bill Hader as Daniel Day-Lewis, and There Will Be Blood.
It's true.
That was such a good skit.
I mean, wasn't it Stone Temple Pilots that sang about drinking water that you leave?
Sure. Give me the water that you leave. I'll drink it. Leave it.
No.
Leave it.
You should leave whatever it is that you're doing.
Drinking the bathwater. Yeah.
I think the line was, take a bath, I'll drink the water.
Take a bath. I'll drink the water. STP. Per
Why-
Deadline.com.
I hope he does not do this during the top 5.
Yeah.
You know he's gonna.
Per Deadline.com, where Brian gets all of his news from.
Occasionally, I do read some articles there.
5.5 months after the reboot of Scrubs secured series creator Bill Lawrence, the project has locked in star Zach Braff. He will reprise his role as John J.D. Dorian in the Scrubs follow-up, which is in development from ABC. Let's see here. The deal with Braff comes after months of touch-and-go negotiations that hit major hurdles over both money and Braff's request for the series to film in L.A. and not Vancouver. The impasse was so serious there was a chance for the entire project to be recently
No.
until the two sides recently came into agreement. Because Scrubs is still in development, no filming location has been announced, but most likely it's L.A.
Since they got Zach Braff.
Thanks, Deadline.
Maybe they'll go to New Jersey, where he did Garden State.
It took months of negotiations with Warner Brothers TV, where Lawrence is under an exclusive overall deal to carve out Scrubs, allowing him to develop the follow-up for Disney's 20th TV and ABC. He won't be writing or show-running Scrubs, as he has 4 series for WB TV. Shrinking, Ted Lasso, Bad Monkey, and the upcoming Steve Carell HBO comedy. Braff was next. With his deal now closed, 20th Century TV is expected to start making packs with the other core original cast. You all right there, Jeff?
Yep, just got some burps that I'm trying to keep off the
Okay. Thought you were going to puke.
microphone.
I was like, man, we had some good food tonight. How dare you puke?
No, I ate a whole thing of cotton candy.
Dr. Pepper cotton candy.
You did keep eating when I looked up. was like, he's going for the whole bag.
Oh, it's gone. I threw it in the trash.
Sarah Chalk, Donna Faison, John C. McGinley, as well as Judy Reyes, who's a series regular on the ABC High Potential. Over the past year, Braff has shared his optimism, saying last August, I think it's going to happen. He envisions, Lawrence told Deadline last fall, he envisioned Scrubs 2.0 as a hybrid between a revival, revisiting original characters a decade and a half after the original series ended its run, and a reboot. Revamping the original concept with new characters as the series is set to introduce new surgical interns. There you go. It's back. Back.
Almost back.
Yes. Jeff, do we have some plot lines music?
Oh, do
I
we?
think we do. Maybe?
I found it.
Good job.
Wow, it's time to grab your balls of fury. It's Plotlines with Jeff and Jason.
And Jim and Brian.
Hey, we made it this time, Brian. Yes.
Thanks,
All right.
Marty. God bless you. Plot lines, what is that, Jeff?
That is when someone gives us the title and preferably year of a movie, and we try to work out, based only off of that criteria, what it is about and who may star in it.
And we can join forces or do your own version. What do we got this week, Jeff?
We have from the Superiority Complex, The Whackness from 2008.
Oh, the whackness.
I'm guessing this has some
Okay, Jason's laughing a little uncontrollably right now.
I started going through a plot in my head with Mr. T as the main character, and I'm not shitting you. I just came up with the plot of DC Camp.
He's a
That's
cab
a
driver.
different movie.
Not it.
I'm saying this has it has one of Wayans' brothers.
Okay.
I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but I'm guessing this is a drug pot-based movie, possibly with Snoop Dogg.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
there's got to be and I'm thinking whackness. I'm thinking of the word like whack. It's got to have some sort of like hip hop or like art, like rap vibe to it.
I don't know. I was in a poetry class where one of the kids in the class described that Emily Dickinson is whack. And the teacher said, that's a good point.
Maybe it's
Beat
a
them?
Was it a slam poetry class?
No.
maybe it is the life of Emily Dickinson made into a movie.
It is not.
Starring Sydney Sweeney.
I didn't look it up, but it is not.
I like where you're going here. So Sydney Sweeney stars as Emily Dickinson.
And just sitting in a bath.
In 2008.
Into 18. Oh, I thought it was 2018. Never mind. No, never mind. Abort. So we're going to go with three white guys. It's a spoof, is what I'm going with. Three white guys are trying to make it big, like a 3-6 mafia group. And they're like trying to be rap. I think I'm just Malibu's Most Wanted. Okay.
No, there's only one in Malibu's Most Wanted with Jamie
What the fuck is
Kennedy.
going on in my brain?
Jason can no longer think of an original idea.
I came up with the DC Camp. It's like, this is really. Oh, no.
So it's a cross between DC Cab and Malibu's Most Wanted.
Sir, Mr. T and
Jamie Kennedy.
And Jamie Kennedy.
Brian, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna say like I'm
3-6 Mafia in it.
no, it's gonna be like 2008, so that would have been like
That would have been when 3-6 Mafia was huge.
You know, they have an Oscar before Scorsese.
He got his.
It's a Gimme Award.
You know, taught out here for a pimp.
Hey, you can't put that on the air.
Oh,
Whack that bitch up. What?
the gas and the rent money spent.
Whoop that trick.
What did that trick?
dude, that's such a good movie.
It is, but it's just funny. Like, you can't sing that on the air. Okay, whoop that trick. Wait a minute.
Good old DJ Qualls
Yep.
plays a DJ.
I think that's who we need to get him for the Cincinnati Comic Expo.
We do.
Oh, I thought
he
you
would
meant for
be
this
an
movie.
awesome guest.
He would be. Loved him in,
Can he bring Elijah Dushku with him?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Oh, I liked him in Road Trip. Okay, so what do we got here, guys?
I'm still sticking with some sort of like music, like rap or hip hop
Okay,
thing. I just like I'm
drawing a blank.
I'm thinking whackness, so it's got to be like wannabe rap. Like
I think it's the
probably
white guys trying to be.
Yeah, see, I think so.
like
Kind of like a white people CB4
Yeah, there you go.
With Stabmaster Arson.
and Dead Mike.
And then the backup is Emily Dickinson and Bathwater. Okay, we got it. What is it? Who's close?
The Whackness, 2008.
Okay.
In the summer of 1994,
Okay.
the streets of New York are pulsing with hip-hop.
Yeah! We did not look at this, people.
Set against the backdrop, a lonely teenager named Luke Shapiro spends his last summer before university selling marijuana throughout New York City.
Yes, drugs.
Trading it with his unorthodox psychotherapist for treatment while having a crush on his stepdaughter.
Sydney's. Whoa!
That's the stepdaughter of the...
psychotherapist.
Oh, the psychotherapist
Oh, thank
stepdaughter.
God.
I'm
I
like,
thought
the
his-
kid is 18? How does he have a stepdaughter already?
We have Josh Peck,
Oh my God,
Okay.
Ben Kingsley,
Sir Ben Kingsley.
Wow.
Olivia Thirlby,
Sexy beast.
Famke Johnson,
Oh, she kind of fell off.
She got taken a lot.
Yeah.
Mary Kate Olsen,
Wow.
Jane Addams, Method Man. We got our
there's
Method Man, okay.
Aaron Wu, Talia Balsam, David Wool.
It's actually a pretty good cast.
Directed and written by Jonathan Levine.
It's actually not a bad cast.
I'm trying to place Jonathan Levine. I've heard the name before,
Yeah.
but I can't place it.
The Whackness, Warm Bodies, Long Shot. He was a producer in Long Shot.
Warm Bodies. Is
yeah.
exactly what I'm thinking of.
You know what? I think we did pretty good.
Yeah.
We didn't get the. It took place in the 90s.
Yeah.
15.
It wasn't a coming of age story either, thank God.
Well, it kind of was.
Well, I guess it was. Damn it. The one time I don't use it.
Huh.
So DC Cabot is not.
But it did have. He had a crush on the guy's stepdaughter, which
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe she took a bath in there.
Emily Dickinson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was her name. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Jeff, you got some box office news, and we can now say it. World Report. Look at that.
I about hit the wrong button.
Of course you did.
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
Hey, well, we don't really have bombs because it looked to be a pretty good week at the box office this weekend. Number one, Lilo and Stitch made another $63 million, a total of $280 domestically, $611 million worldwide on a $100 million budget.
I think it made a profit.
I think it's a hit.
Yeah, 5 times its budget. That's pretty good. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning made another $27.5 million, total of $123 million domestic and $354 million worldwide on a $400 million budget.
It's getting there.
It will probably make its budget, but then that doesn't also cover all the advertising and promotion costs.
And lawsuits against Tom Cruise.
Well, yeah, that's every other movie, though. Number 3, Karate Kid: Legends made $21 million in its opening weekend, $47 million worldwide on a $45 million budget.
They said some of the traits were like, "Oh, it didn't make as much as they wanted," even though the expectations were 20 to 25 million.
And it made 21.
It
And
went
it's
21
right in the
million.
middle. And worldwide, it got
Yeah.
its
And I mean, it's
budget.
up against like
Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible.
like
Yeah,
almost $1 billion in
Yeah.
in box office sales.
I just like that though. It didn't make what it should, but you said it was going to make
it
between
made
this.
exactly what you thought it was
Yeah.
going to make.
How dare you?
Well, when we predict it, we really want more than that.
My bad.
Like, what was that movie Stephen Izzy always made fun of because it didn't make $1 billion?
Congo?
No.
No, but yeah.
Final Destination: Bloodlines comes in at number 4 with $11 million, a total of $104 million, or $230 million worldwide on a $50 million budget.
That's awesome.
Worldwide, that is huge. I mean,
yeah, considering its budget, too. That's great.
it's getting really good reviews, too.
Yeah.
I thought they were going for this being the last one, but there's no way that does that well at the box office, and they don't continue. And rounding out the top 5, Bring Her Back made $7 million in its opening weekend. A total of $8 million worldwide on a $4.5 million budget.
Another success.
Hey, if you could make a movie for $4.5 million and it cracked the top 5, that's impressive.
Yeah. Good for them. Jeff, Jim, what's coming up?
Coming up tomorrow, we have Boomerang Bro Gets Grounded.
On Tuesday?
The first movie - Kalahari Water Park Disaster. The plot is unknown at this time. It's a animated comedy.
Be the judge of that.
It's directed by Daniel, and the characters in it are Bebe Stevens, Wendy Testaberger.
Oh, it's Wendy. It's going to be amazing.
Was Principal Victoria in it?
Okay, so I've never made a film, much less an animated film. I think you need to have that animated before it gets released. Like, not just a day before it's released, right?
No, the animation's done.
They just didn't release the
synopsis. They're leaving it.
Are you sure
to
it's
chance.
done? Because I'm not sure it is.
You realize
Do
South
you not-
Park makes their episodes in 1 week.
That's true. That is true.
Do you not trust Daniel?
No, I do not trust Daniel.
I saw the director, Daniel. I'm like,
Because I do.
this is definitely a South Park story.
He's never let me down in the past.
That's true. That's true.
I just think it's going to be that bad they're going to get sued, so it's just Daniel.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Like the one episode they did tearing apart Scientology, and the
Tom
credits,
Cruise stuck in the closet.
and the credits had everybody was named John Smith.
Yeah.
I'm going to sue you.
Written by John Smith, directed by John Smith.
And next we have The Life of Chuck, a life-affirming, genre-bending story based on Stephen King's novella about 3 chapters in the life of an ordinary man named Charles Krantz. This is going to be
I thought it was the sequel to the
Benjamin
Lady Pie.
Pajak, Jacob Tremblay, and Tom Hiddleston all play Chuck.
Oh, those are the 3 different chapters.
That's 5?
That's 4, because Cody Flanagan also does, too.
Oh, 4 different people playing Chuck. It kind of sounds like the version of Me, Myself, and I, the Bobby Moynihan and John Larroquette show.
Vastly underrated. Julia White.
Geofor, Karen Gilliam, Mia Sara, Carl Lumley, Mark Hamill, Harvey Guillen,
Michael J. White.
Harvey Guillen.
Matthew Lillard.
Well, I kind of want to see that.
Michael Jaleel White.
Oh, you're going to want to see it because it is directed by Mike Flanagan.
Directed
That's
by
not Daniel.
Directed by
No.
Mike.
But Mike Flanagan does do good adaptations of Stephen King novels.
Okay.
He's a huge fan, so.
Oh, but he's no Frank Darabont.
No, but Flanagan's the one who's supposed to be doing the Dark Tower.
I did want to let you know that there's a new sitcom coming out to CBS on Thursdays at 8 p.m. called Daniel. Just letting you know.
We're not sure what it's about or who's in it.
You're just going to have to tune in the fall for Daniel.
That's CBS. It's with an exclamation point, too. Daniel!
I presume Brian already has tickets for this movie coming out.
Ooh, what's this one?
This one's called Little Angels. After a hotshot college football coach is suspended and sentenced to community service, he's forced to coach a ragtag girls soccer team, learning humility, teamwork, and personal growth along the way.
Bet you they win the championship at the end.
Starring Helena Madison, Brian Callen, Torrance Coombs, Juliette Donefield, Carla Jimenez, Alexander Stamler, Hope Shapiro, and
White.
Dean Cain.
Wow.
Written by Dean Cain.
Directed
by Dean Cain.
What's the Family Guy thing?
R as in Robert Loggia.
Oh my God, it's Robert
Loggia.
B, by God, it's Robert Loggia. E, everybody look, it's Robert Loggia.
R as in Robert Loggia.
T as in there's Robert Loggia.
L as in look, it's Robert Loggia. Oh my god, that's so good.
Thanks, Dean.
Next, we have Bad Shabos. An engaged interfaith couple are about to have their parents meet for the first time over a Shabbat dinner when an accidental death gets in the way.
Oh, those pesky accidental deaths.
Happens a lot.
Milana Weintraub, Kyra Sedgwick, Ashley Zuckerman, David Paymer, Method Man.
Hey, he was in the Whackness.
Yep. Josh
Loved him in that.
Mostel, John Bass, Catherine Curtin. Yeah.
Is that the lady from the AT&T commercials? The Milana Weintraub? That name sounds so familiar to me.
I wouldn't know the name of the lady from those.
I think it is. Aziza is Becky, born American actress.
Sure.
It looks like her.
Oh, it 100% is. Yep. Oh, 160 plus commercials for AT&T.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah.
What else is out, Jim?
Next, we have I Don't Understand You.
Let go of my purse.
I don't want your life.
This actually looks semi-good.
Stranded in rural Italy without transportation or language skills, an American couple on the verge of adopting tries to reconnect during a disastrous vacation as their fears and relationship problems threaten to boil over. As Jeff said, if you're looking to adopt and you're looking to reconnect and you have all these problems in your life, maybe you shouldn't be...
Maybe you shouldn't be looking at adoption right now.
But this is Nick Kroll, Andrew Reynolds, Amanda Seyfried, Nunzio Sciano, Jasmine Burgum,
Method Man.
no
Michael
Method
Julia
Man.
White.
I like how you said their communication skills weren't good. Makes me think they have other skills like nunchuck skills.
Bow staff skills.
Can't talk, but I can hit my nunchucks.
Okay, Napoleon. Then we have F+. A group of young teens plan the perfect heist by breaking into their middle school to change their failing test grades.
Oh, my God.
Jason should really be excited about this.
Oh, jeez.
The cast includes Tommy Davidson, Jennifer Esposito, Randy Couture, Ettore Ewan, otherwise known as Big E.
Sounds like a movie from like the mid-90s.
Then Wells Rappaport, Lily Jane, James Williams Jr., Lily Tricano, Cade Clark. They're all the kids. I saw Big E in there. I'm like, whoa.
Everybody loves that.
F+ is that one. So
Okay.
buy your kids tickets to that one, Jason.
Definitely.
Then we have Pavements. Documentary about the American indie band Pavement, which combines scripts with the documentary images of the band and a musical mise scene composed of songs from their discography. And it has the members of Pavement.
And Jason Schwartzman.
And Michael Julia White.
No.
Michael Jaleel White isn't a person.
Oh, sorry.
Then we have The Ritual. Two priests, one in crisis with his faith and the other confronting a turbulent past, must overcome their differences to perform a risky exorcism.
I've seen this movie like 80 different times.
But did it have Al Pacino in it?
It did not.
And
No.
Dan Stevens, Ashley Greene, Abel Cohen, Patrick Fabian, Patricia Heaton.
But Deborah. I can
Do it again.
But Deborah!
It was even better. Oh, thank you, Ray.
Then we have Dangerous Animals. There's a lot coming out this week. So, when Zephyr, a savvy and free-spirited surfer, is abducted by a shark-obsessed serial killer and held captive on his boat, she must figure out how to escape before he carries out a ritualistic feeding to the sharks below.
This actually looks really good.
it has Jai Courtney,
Yep.
Hassie Harrison, Josh Houston, Ella Newton, Liam Granke.
Hassie Harrison from she was in Yellowstone, and she was also in what was the name of that TV? The fireman, the
Tacoma FD.
Tacoma FD.
I was going to say Rescue Me.
And what else? She was in something else that I can't remember now. But
Then we have the two big movies being released this week. We have From the World of John Wick, Ballerina, an assassin trained in the traditions.
Oh, hello.
He's got a ad on the.
I actually hit play the
trailer.
The trailer.
So that's a different level of Patreon right there, where you'll get to listen to us playing trailers.
That's it.
An assassin trained in the traditions of the Rusko Roma organization sets out to seek revenge after her father's death. Ana de Armas, Keanu Reeves, Ian McShane, Angelica Houston, Gabriel Byrne, Catalina Sandino Moreno. Yeah, so good cast. Norman Reedus, and it might be Lance Reddick's last film.
Yeah, Lance Reddick.
And then the last movie out this week is the Phoenician Scheme. Wealthy businessman Zaza Korda appoints his only daughter, a nun, as sole heir to his estate. As Korda embarks on a new enterprise, they soon become the target of scheming tycoons, foreign terrorists, and determined assassins. This is the new Wes Anderson film. So it has Benicio del Toro, Michael Cera, Mia Threepleton, Willem Dafoe, F. Murray Abraham, Tom Hanks, Truman Hanks, Merlin Sandman.
It's got the Sandman in it.
Does he break his face with a...
No, he
Bryan
brings me to sleep.
Cranston.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm excited to see this one because I am a big Wes Anderson fan. And that's what's coming out.
I would like to see that one also.
Well, okay, next we'll have Jeff, do you have any top 5 music?
Oh, I was just... Wait, I just was looking at my list. Sorry, I was zoning out. Good job, Jim.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, weren't they great. That's the Lobotomized Monkeys, and now, the top 5.
It's top 5 this week.
It is top 5 nostalgic songs. Is it something that you listen to and brings you back to a place in your life? Or maybe just a song that is about nostalgia. Whatever you want to, however you want to do it, it's your list. You can put on whatever you want.
Before we get to this, I used to mock you for all the movies that you listed. I still will. But I will say, when I was going through the new movies coming out on like Amazon and all that, I knew a lot of them because of what you listed. I was like, hey, I know that one. That doesn't look so bad. So, yeah, just wanted to say that. Anyways, Jeff, go ahead. What's your number 5?
Ooh, we're starting with me.
Sure, why not?
I will say there's a certain era that these all pretty much are around.
Okay.
At least the era that I am nostalgic for. I'm going to start mine off with number 5, the song Hair of the Dog by Nazareth. It's an older song, but it was a song that some friends of mine who had a band when I was in college played that song pretty much at every show they did. So every time I hear that song, it reminds me of, seeing Magnitude up at the upstairs at the Union.
They actually knew one song.
They knew several songs. Hey, they made their own album of like 5 songs. So, but that was the one that seemed to be their number one. My friend Scott got a talk box so he can do the wah 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 part.
But when he told me Magnitude, I'm like, did they go pop pop?
Jason doesn't get that joke.
I don't know what you're doing.
It's from Jeff's favorite television show, Community.
Oh, okay.
There's a character named Magnitude, and all he does is his catchphrase is pop pop.
Okay.
Now you're messing with the son of a bitch.
Jason,
about that last week.
Jason, what's your number 5?
Garth Brooks' The Dance. I love the song, but it's also because it brings me back to my young teenage years and waiting in line for the Garth Brooks tickets with the dip man.
Oh.
And eventually I had to go to work, and my mom, God bless her, came up there and actually stood in line to get the rest of the to wait.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a great mom right there.
It is. The Dance, it just kind of reminds me of that back in that day. So, what's your number 4?
I'll go with my number 5 because Brian, I haven't given any yet.
Sorry.
I'm going to go with, it's a more recent song. It doesn't bring me back to a particular spot, but I listen to it and it's about like the melancholy, and so I start thinking about my youth, and that is "Castle on the Hill" by
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran. Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Brian, you're 5.
I like Castle on the Hill.
Number 5, I'm going to go with song is titled 40-Hour Work Week by the band Alabama.
Oh.
So Alabama was the very first concert I ever went to with my parents. So, yeah.
Yeah, if I did that, I would have to choose the Coronet paper towel jingle that Rosemary Clooney did.
Yeah?
If I did that, it would be the theme Star Wars.
Yeah.
With the music of John Williams.
Really? You got to go see John Williams, and I got to see Rosemary Clooney?
I don't think it was actually John Williams. It was the Cincinnati Pops does John Williams.
Yeah. Mine was the Cincinnati Pops with Rosemary Clooney. And I'm like, I went because when Jim went the previous month, they stopped for ice cream on the way back. I'm like, if we get ice cream, I'll go with you.
That's awesome.
And I only knew Rosemary Clooney from the paper towel commercials. I'm sorry. I'm ruining Brian's nostalgia time. So.
Hey, it's all good.
What do you think of that Rosemary Clooney, Brian?
Her son's pretty cool.
Nephew.
Yeah.
Oh, well, her
whatever.
son is pretty cool, too.
Nick?
Yeah.
Nick's her nephew.
Yeah.
I got an eye patch.
Her son is Miguel Ferrara.
Okay.
I got an eye.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
Did he play shortstop for the Oakland A's?
that was Miguel Tejada.
Oh, my bad. He had a hell of an arm.
He can hit pretty well, too.
Yeah.
My number 4 is going to be song is called When Worlds Collide by Powerman 5000.
I know that song.
So it just takes me back. One of my good friends in high school, we would drive around and listen to a lot of the Powerman, and just kind of reminds me of high school time.
Okay.
Not that I really want to remember high school. I don't, but
there were some good
there were
times.
some. Yeah, absolutely.
And that song appreciates
Yeah.
those good times.
He bought quite possibly the ugliest car ever. He had a neon green and yellow Geo Tracker.
I was about to say, is it a Geo Tracker?
Yes.
That was the first car that popped into my head.
Yes. And
I think Sister Pam had a Geo Tracker.
She did.
it was neon yellow and green. And I mean, God, it was.
Did he flip it?
No.
A lot of those flipped.
If he did it, I wasn't in it. So
We always used to ask Pam, did you flip your car yet?
Funny thing, that's coming to Fox on Fridays at 8
Did you
p.m.
flip it?
Did you flip it? It's a game show.
Driving around in Geo
They give
Tracker.
them Geo Trackers and on a test course and see if they can.
It's actually a lot of things: microwaves, cups, geo trackers, Broncos. I mean, everything.
They have an episode of Flip Cup.
Yeah. The host is DJ
Joey Lawrence.
No, DJ Qualls.
no.
Yeah,
He's too good for that. Joey
Okay.
Lawrence.
Joey Lawrence.
It's got to be John Michael Higgins.
Did you flip it?
I can't argue that.
Well, that's true. There you go. DJ Qualls wanted too much money. 8 to 8:30.
And he wouldn't go to Vancouver where we were filming.
He won at Mesa.
Even though I know. If you make it Mesa, Arizona,
I'll do it.
I don't even live there, but I just wanted to go there.
We're recording for 6 weeks. Sounds great. When are you recording in Mesa, Arizona? July.
It's a dry heat.
We had DJ Qualls, but he passed out.
He had heat stroke on the first day.
John Michael, come on over.
And then we had to move filming to Vancouver.
Supposedly, if this is popular enough, they're going to make a side other show of it. Yeah, did you flop it? I don't know what that is. Supposedly, it's coming to Cinemax.
I think it's about the floppy awards.
Oh, the documentary about making them. Not making them. Wait. How do you make a? Never mind.
Well, you get a mold.
Did that come out the way you wanted it to come out?
Nope.
Okay.
It did come out though.
Actually, if you
Jim,
want to know how
what's
to make
your
it
number?
floppy, you just take a cold shower.
It's like a frightened turtle.
I was in the pool.
Does everybody know about shrinkage? Like laundry?
How do you live with those things?
My number 4. This takes me back to my first like relationship, and it's "Fields of Gold" by Sting. And my college roommate remembers it because he wasn't allowed in the room if he heard that play.
Wow. Okay.
No sock on that doorknob.
Technically, we didn't have a sock, and you couldn't hear it. But on our dry erase board, we had if people wrote stories on our board, and if the story included the word limestone, then you weren't allowed into the room. And eventually, the stories got taken away. It just said limestone, yes or no.
Like a limestone cowboy.
Limestone was a great character in Justified.
Let's see. My number 4.
No, he was Limehouse, not Limestone. Sorry, Jason.
It's all right. Let's see here. My number 4
Michael T. Williamson.
Yep.
is Meatloaf Bat Out of Hell 2. I hobied it. It's the whole album.
Whole album.
Yeah, it was just.
So there was more on that album other than "I'd Do Anything for Love."
Yeah, Red Light, the red light one.
Red means stop.
Running for the red light. No,
I mean, I even have that album, and the only thing I remember from it
Oh, it's
is
great.
"I'll Do Anything for Love."
yeah,
I would do
anything for love,
But I won't do that.
anal. So
that
yeah,
was not in the song.
Yeah, no, he would do anal for love.
just reminded me of my late teens and early 20s, just driving around, hanging out, and that. So that was.
When people always talk about, they're like, what won't he do? They don't list it. I'm like, listen to the song. That's what the song's about.
My number 3 is Coming to America. I think it's America is what it says.
Today!
Yeah, by Neil Diamond.
America.
Because my mom, she would jack up the music and stop it. That didn't come out right. She would turn up the music really loud.
That's better.
On the giant speakers and kick us all out of the house while she cleaned to Neil Diamond. So
you had to go outside and play.
Oh, yeah.
When you heard the Neil Diamond.
You're acting like a hothouse plant. Get out. What?
Get out. I'm locking the door. Don't come back until dinner time.
Yeah. Get the vacuum going and Neil.
That takes us back to college road trips. We would play Neil Diamond and Mainly America and blare it because the one guy in the team didn't like the song and we didn't like him. And he quit playing that. My ears are bleeding.
Today!
What else you got? What you got, Jeff?
Let's see. I'm on number 4. I'm going to put Tom's Diner by Suzanne Vega. I'm sitting at the counter and a man to pour the coffee and he fills it only halfway.
Today.
No. Specifically, 1 year in college, I was home for winter break and I got a job at a toy store. and it was overnights. So we were allowed to turn the radio on when the store was closed. But before I started working there, they had already had the big discussion as to what station we would listen to. And it was a very hot debate. Because when I got there and I'm like, well, why don't we listen to? And I got, no. We've already went over that. This is the one, the top 40 radio station was the one that everyone could agree they didn't hate. But also it played every song again and again every 2 hours. So on an 8-hour shift, you'd hear every song
4 times. And
that's when that song was popular. So like every night for a month or so, I would hear that song like 3 or 4 times. And at first it was like, this is a weird song. I kind of like it. Oh my God, quit playing that song too. This is the best song ever. I even went out and bought Tom's album, which is an album of like 17 different versions or parodies or some type of version of this song.
That's dedication.
One of them, they had Genie's Diner, and they kind of to that song they did the I Dream of Jeannie theme song to the Tom's Diner to the I Dream of Jeannie. It was fun.
Okay. What's your number 2? Or was
3?
That I think I skipped.
You said 2. I think you did 4 and 3.
Oh.
Well, I did 4. That was just my number 4.
Yes, Jeff's done his. We've only each done 2.
I think I did more than that.
Yeah, you skipped Jeff's 4.
Yeah, I did the dance, Meatloaf, and Neil Diamond. Okay, moving on. Sorry.
Okay. Well, then I'll go my 3.
It's Monday. I'm all messed up.
That's fine. I'm not going to complain. I'm picking "Kiss Off" by the Violent Femmes.
Oh,
pretty much that whole Violent Femmes album, was
a really good
thing.
one.
It was, but that was kind of our drinking song. So you'd have the shot set up, and then when you get to the part of the song where it took one because you left me, and you have to do a shot for each number.
3.
So you get 10 shots.
4.
Did you die?
Number 4 is 4.
Well, they were
5.
usually weak shots.
Oh.
But 5 for my lonely, and 6 for my sorrow, and 7, no tomorrow, and 8. I forgot what 8 was for, but 9 for my lost cause, and 10 is for everything.
Oh,
You can all just kiss off into the air. Behind my back, I can see them stare.
Okay, so my number 3 was Neil Diamond. Number 3 for you, Jim?
Number 3 for me is Naive Melody, or This Might Be the Place by the Talking Heads.
Okay.
This goes back to early 2000s, kind of a relationship I had at that time, and it's just a fantastic song and brings back to the happy days of that relationship.
Okay.
One of the 2.
There were 4 out of 5 years.
Was I the bad guy?
Yes.
I was a bad guy. Probably should have done that. Probably still feel bad.
I've gotten over it, Jason. I forgive you.
I think I was a bad guy. It's coming to Fox this summer.
I think I was the bad guy.
After Did You Flip It on Fridays?
It's pretty much just a are you the ass? Am I the asshole stories? Where, yes, the answer is always yes, you were.
Jim Brown, what do you got?
Let's see. This will be my number 3. I'm going to go with Blind from Korn.
Korn is good.
Just that was their debut album, and that really kind of got me into, just kind of shifted my taste in music when Korn and Deftones, like that like new metal kind of thing came out. Just kind of really shifted to a different genre of music that I really wasn't familiar with, and has really kind of been since I was a teenager, been one of my favorite, like metal in general.
Did you gain Korn powers?
Power of corn.
Oh, they were on South Park. That was great. That was a waste.
What's your number 2, Brian?
So my number 2 is not going to be a song.
Okay.
It's going to be a radio program. It was American Country Countdown with Bob Kingsley.
Yep.
Every weekend he would do like the top 40 or top 100, maybe. I don't remember exactly how many. But
Did he have long distance and dedications?
he did not.
Because he wasn't a hack.
But I just most of my childhood and like my teenage years, just that's what was always on. Like when we were in the car, like when I was with my dad, or like going on like trips, like to see my grandparents. Like it was always on whenever we were in the car together.
Yeah.
And it's just I always look forward to that.
Yep.
So
Number 2 for you?
Number 2 for me, I kind of did this like you did, Jason. I put an album on here.
Okay.
And this is 2005's Death Cab for Cuties Plans. In fact, the only song that really doesn't like bring me back to that time is the popular song off it. I will follow you to the dark. But the rest of the album just brings me back to where I was in my early adulthood.
Okay.
Stupid adulthood.
it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Worst I ever did in my life was
Yeah,
become an adult.
at that time, I still had promise and hope that I'd do something with my life.
And now you're on a podcast.
I did a podcast.
Yeah, podcast.
Yeah.
What else is
You
there
met
to do?
Peter Weller.
He told me to sit down.
You met Sam Jones.
I met Sam Jones.
He was awesome in Smallville.
I met Felicia Day.
Yeah.
Ross Marquand.
Awesome. Katie Cassidy.
David Krumholtz.
Katie Cassidy.
I got to stare at a mural with Katie Cassidy.
You did.
As we were 15 minutes late to start the panel.
Bet it wasn't 45 minutes late. Anyways, moving on.
You know, that mural probably should have had a mask on.
She had enough.
My number 2 is Green Day's Time of Your Life. It wasn't even like a big thing in my life, but like it reminds me of Seinfeld's final episode and like that era, because it was played on the show before the final episode. It was on the recap of all the seasons, and I still remember the Time of Your Life on there, and for some reason it just kind of stuck with me. So every time I hear that song, it's a good song, but every time I hear that song, I think of Seinfeld for some reason.
And that's also like a good nostalgia song about nostalgia.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I get with Peter Gabriel's Book of Love from Scrubs.
Yep. Is that how it recapped?
That was he's walking down the hall and he's looking at all the people that were like in there, and like some of them are dead and everything, walking down there, and they're all like, "Hey, Dorian, goodbye," and it's like all that, and then he looks down the hall and there's nobody there, and then he leaves.
And then he comes back for the next year.
Next, you?
For number 2 for me is, where did it go? Right Here, Right Now by Jesus Jones.
Right here.
I just remember in college, a friend of mine called the local radio station to request that song because, you know, it was for her birthday. Mm-hmm. And it was like, you know, I want to remember this right now because this is a good, happy time. So when I hear Right Here, Right Now, I think of that time.
Okay.
Did they call to put on U2, and the
No.
they called back and
Called
took
back
it off?
and told him, no, that was a
We were
terrible
on
thing
a
you
break.
did. That wasn't even we were on a break. That was, I think, he made the list. It was I think it was before they even got together.
Number 1?
Number 1, I have Painted Black by the Rolling Stones.
Good song.
It reminds you of Joey Votto coming to bat.
No, but Joey Votto coming to bat always reminded me of...
Reminds me of MJF coming out to the song when he was dressed as the devil.
In college, every year, the weekend after we got back from spring break was Painted Black weekend. And so we'd come back, we'd have a week of class, and then that weekend was Painted Black weekend, and we would you have fun and get very, very drunk.
Okay.
Every year.
Did you play Violent Femmes?
We probably played Violent Femmes during that weekend, but
Blister in the sun.
we would play Painted Black to kick off the weekend.
My number one. Number one, right?
Yep. Yes, we are number one.
Best Day of My Life by American authors. This is actually kind of coincides with my wife because we were having our daughter at the time, and she was 1 month early, and her fluid was really low. So they called my wife after she went to the doctor, and they said, you need to get to the hospital now. So she was all freaking out, and I was at work, and she called me and said, hey, we need to get to the hospital. So she was driving up to the hospital, and she was all freaking out because it wasn't always great with that. And she was like looking for a sign, and that song came on. So there you go.
Nice.
So, yeah. So every time I hear that song, I think of that. So number one for you, Jim?
Number one, it's a song that I listened to at a couple different stages in my life, but it really got popular for some of our late nights at the bar.
Walk the Dinosaur?
No.
Oh.
It's REM's Night Swimming. Brian was there for a lot of that.
Yep.
And it just, a lot of fun times were had. Can't really say what we did. Just don't really remember it.
Remember a lot of it, but
And what we did remember, it's not appropriate to tell.
Just be glad that we didn't have social media then.
no, we did.
Oh,
I think
Just barely.
barely.
Yeah.
but not everybody was sharing their
Well,
videos.
To be fair, if you didn't have a college email, you couldn't get on Facebook. Like the very beginning.
Oh, okay.
You had to have a college email to be able to access Facebook.
So pre-2008.
Yes.
I don't know. That's when I got on Facebook. That's the only reason I know I didn't need a college email then.
And friends of mine actually created a fake Xavier email address for me. So that's what we used. That was what we used when we were unsure if people were under 21 or not when they were at the bar. We would be like, hang on 1 second. And we'd we'd pull them up on Facebook. You're not 21 yet. That was funny. Yeah, that's a great one.
Brian, what is your number one?
My number one, I'm going to go, the song is called Car Radio by 21 Pilots. I vividly remember seeing them for the first time at Bunbury Music Festival, which no longer exists.
Rip Bunbury.
Thanks, COVID.
But
Thanks, Jersey.
yeah.
That is a person that we know, not the actual state, so we don't want to lose our listeners from New Jersey.
Yeah, and we're sorry for him.
Oh, I thought you were angry at the British Isle of Jersey.
Well, yeah, that too. But no, I just vividly can remember seeing them for the first time, and it always just makes me think about, we went to probably I don't know how many, I think we went to all of them, actually, at one day or the whole weekend, but, friend group, every year we always went, and I just kind of miss that weekend music festival in Cincy. So,
yeah. Before we get into honorable mentions, we do have some listener feedback on this.
Does anybody, you pulling up Facebook?
I got Twitter if somebody wants to pull up Facebook.
There were none on Facebook.
Okay.
Okay.
None.
Randall Holt at RJ Holt 666.
He's not evil.
He's just handled that way.
I bet there's some Iron Maiden on here.
No.
Oh. It's not nostalgic for him because he listens to it.
Yeah. When it's your favorite bands, you just hear too much that it doesn't bring you to one specific.
Number 5, Jump by Van Halen.
Oh.
Jump.
I thought it was going to be Criss Cross.
We'll make you jump. Like TikTok.
Or
Spice Up Your Life by the Spice Girls.
Oh, yes.
Tell me what you want, what you really,
That's
really
not
want.
Spice Up Your Life.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really
Every
want.
boy and every girl, spice up your life. All around the world, spice up your life.
Good Old Boys by Waylon Jennings, the Duke's theme. Just a couple of good old boys. That's not it.
Just two good old boys.
Never meaning no harm.
Killer of Giants by Ozzy Osbourne. And the Dude Love theme song from WWE.
Dude love.
Dev, the Psy Guy. He had Sandstorm by Darude. Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks. That's a good one. I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire, the Ink Spots. No Leaf Clover by Metallica. Too Many Dicks on the Dance Floor by Flight of the Conchords. And honorable mention, Hurt by Johnny Cash. Let's see here. Ryan L. Terry. Follow him on Twitter at RLTerry1. He does a lot of good movie reviews. He's been listening to us for a while. For me, a lot of TV theme songs, music actually, particularly ones from the 80s and 90s. Nick at Night or early TV Land years. But regarding other songs, I would say Never Ending Story. Goonies Are Good Enough.
The Never Ending
Story by Lamar.
Gremlins Rag.
From Kaja Gugu.
Lamar was from Kaja.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant that's like no, it was solo. Okay.
Barbie Girl. I'm a Barbie girl
From
in a
Aqua.
Barbie world. The Sign.
I saw the sign,
and
I opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Life is
the
demanding.
Goodbye
With
Earl by
heaven
Dixie Chicks. That's a fun one. I
Goodbye,
like that.
Earl.
Yeah. And Baby One More Time. They all
baby,
one more time. He said they all take him back.
Somebody hit Brittany one too many times because she is not all there.
No, she has issues.
I feel bad for her.
I think her family has not helped either.
I mean, she films her little TikToks or her Instagram threads, and just there's nothing going on behind those eyes. Mm-mm. It's sad.
Yeah. Happy though, Doctor Number One. He had Yesterday by the Beatles.
Yeah.
Remember When by Alan Jackson. Smooth Up In Ya by the Bullet Boys. Smooth Up In Ya. Oh, Jeff, this could be ours. I Touched Myself by the Divinals when we tried to sing that karaoke.
Yeah, it would have been great if we got that song. No, they played Me So Horny instead.
Me So Horny.
I thought about putting Me So Horny on the list.
Myself.
Starving, Mrs. Josh Allen, Haley Steinfeld, in honor of Canadian of the Year and Bills fan R.J. Holt. And finally, Jacoba.
Just normal, everyday listener.
Celebrity Jacoba.
Nothing special.
Celebrity Jacoba said, oh, this is a good one. Brother Loves Traveling Salvation Show by Neil Diamond. Yeah. Crash and Burn by Blues Traveler. I Feel Home by OAR. Chicken Friend by Zach Brown Band.
No, Chicken Fried.
Oh, well, it says friend. Sorry.
Autocorrect is not your friend,
No.
Jacobo.
Chelsea Dagger by the Fratellis.
Oh, that's a good one.
Honorable mention, Champagne Supernova by Oasis. Get out. And Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. So there you go.
What do you mean get out? It's his list.
The songs are the ones that bring up nostalgia for you. That doesn't necessarily mean they're good songs.
True.
Yeah, like one of mine on my list. It's not a good memory, but I hear the song every time, and it comes back to one point in life, and it's "I Shot the Sheriff" by
Bob Marley.
Because I was at the bar and we're playing darts, and this kid came on, and this kid, newly 21, was going, I can't believe this fucking reggae guy ruined this Eric Clapton song.
Oh, boy.
I almost got into a fight.
Let's see, real quick. Honorable
mentions. I have Hand in My Pocket by Alanis Morissette. Time in a Bottle by Rolf from the Muppets. Rocky Raccoon from the Beatles. Dead from They Might Be Giants. The Summer of '69, because it's a nostalgia
Bryan
song.
Adams.
And Jason, I think you would agree with this one. It's My Life.
It's my life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna do it forever. Boom, boom.
Okay.
And I
It's
apologize
my
to all
life.
listeners for unleashing
To be
that.
fair, we will not get sued by that because that was way off
close to it.
No.
My honorable mentions, I have Salisbury Hill
That's a good one.
by Peter Gabriel.
Yep.
That is good.
I have Tom Petty's Free Falling.
Yep.
Another song that brings me back to just post-college at the bar is Glory Days by Bruce. Jewel, Foolish Games.
Yeah.
Tracy Chapman's Fast Car.
Got a fast car.
And we'll go with a local guy, Bob Cushing, Somehow We Survived It All.
Okay. Brian, got anything?
Not really.
Okay.
The only other one that I had was the song's Universal Sound by Tyler Childers. Just yeah.
You want to get your Mad Libs out? And before we finish up, we'll do a Mad Libs quick one here. Wow, it's a long episode. Jim's back, and look what happens.
And you have to listen longer if you wanted the whole thing.
And bad idea of the week. Not get number 882. Not getting selected to be the mold for the floppies.
It might have been the bad idea to be selected.
That's 881.
I was going to have number 746, buying used bath water on the internet.
This is from Sydney.
Oh, that's still pretty bad. I drink that bath water.
No. Jim, you're suspended. For a week. Brian, what you got?
Jeff, give me an adjective.
Ubiquitous.
He was out of the gate for that one.
He was ready for that one.
Yeah, he was.
Jason, give me a verb ending in ing.
Yes, he gets the ing. Fucked.
Sexting.
Ooh. Jim, give me a number.
Let's go. 17.
Yeah.
She's only 17.
17.
Jeff, give me a plural noun.
Thunderbirds.
The TV show The Car.
The drink?
It could be anything.
Okay.
Jason, give me a first name.
Damien.
Oh, no.
Jim, give me a plural noun.
You keep getting plural nouns. Damn it.
Everybody.
Socks.
Jeff, give me a exclamation.
Yeah, I didn't use it the other week. I have to use it now. Ay caramba.
Jason, give me a verb.
Vibrating.
Vibrate.
Vibrate. Ing.
No, it's just a verb.
Yeah. I was just,
Not ending in ing.
no.
Okay. Jim, give me an adjective.
Ugly. Because I was looking at that red Batman, Super Friends. That is fugly, Jason.
Oh, fugly? You want
It is.
fugly?
Go fugly.
Still worth $70 right now. Waiting for it to go.
Jeff, give me a city.
Salem's Lot.
No, I think I'll just go Pittsburgh.
Ugh, even worse.
Jason, give me a person you know.
Randall Holt.
RJ Holt 666.
Nope, just Randall Holt. Didn't you hear the story? It was a name, not a Twitter.
Oh.
Jim, give me a vehicle.
Hummer.
No. A moped.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I could see Ross driving that.
What do fat girls and mopeds have in common?
Stop it.
You're suspended.
Because we're all skinny here.
Jeff, give me an adjective.
Ooh. Not so quick out of the gate. This one.
Nope. I wasn't expecting adjective. Prehensile. Did I use that one before?
Like your tail?
Like a tail, yes.
Jason,
I mean your tail.
Oh, okay.
Give me a type of event.
My front tail.
Type of event?
Yes.
Swinger party.
WrestleMania.
Swinger party.
Sunday.
The pineapple on the porch.
Yeah, upside down.
Oh yeah.
Jim, give me a plural part of the body. Dodged a bullet on that.
Oh
one.
yes, you did.
Yes.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Eye sockets. For
Nope.
yeah, for the listeners, Jason.
That was Brian. You just.
Oh, damn it.
Jason was just doing a thrusting motion.
Number one for you?
Number what for me?
I don't know. I don't do well.
He's so lost. He's
I
trying
don't do
to
well
just
on Mondays.
move on.
What's your number one on the top 5, Brian?
On the Mad Libs.
Jeff, give me a type of liquid.
Ah, damn it! Why don't I get this stuff?
Jeff, what did you watch this week?
How'd you like being in Smallville, Jim?
Yeah, we'll go with. That's not a liquid. Lube.
No, there you go.
Should I make it spermicidal lube?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's what Seth brought with him to the party. A little bottle of spermicidal lube. Jason finished this up with a number. 69.
No. Let's be mature here.
420.
Oh, God. I'm going 3,013.
Oh God.
3013.
All right. So this is a Friends Mad Lib.
Yeah.
Finally, we finally get friends.
It's in my backpack the whole time. I just found it.
This one is titled "The One with Ross's Divorces."
Okay.
All of them.
17 of them, or 3,013 of them.
Ross may not be ubiquitous at sexting with the ladies, but somehow he still managed to get 17 women to marry him.
Wow.
Too bad all his Thunderbirds have ended in divorce. First, he married Damien. That didn't work out too well.
Nope.
They had too much in common. They both were attracted to socks. Ay caramba.
Oh, look at that sock.
Then he decided to vibrate Emily in a very fugly ceremony in Pittsburgh.
That flips.
Vibrate Emily in a very fugly ceremony in Pittsburgh.
One small problem, instead of saying Emily at the wedding, he said the name Randall Holt.
Sorry, Randall.
Somehow, Emily forgave him, but then Ross almost got on the moped to go to their honeymoon with Randall Holt. Needless to say, that marriage didn't last long. Finally, he married Rachel. They had a prehensile swingers party in Las Vegas, complete with doodles on their eye sockets. Close! Getting married wasn't a very good idea. Maybe they shouldn't have drunk so much lube. Oh. Yes, Ross will forever be known as the guy with 3,013 divorces.
17 marriages, 3,013 divorces.
That fits. That fits. Ross is the worst. Titles for the show here.
It's not Ted Mosby.
That's true. I have The Priority Male, M-A-L-E.
I had that.
How did you like being in Smallville? Going to Arby's for vacation. My ears are bleeding. Today!
Bukkake in my mouth. Pittsburgh. Ugh, even worse. Attracted to socks. 3,013 divorces. It's Monday. I'm all messed up. That didn't come out right.
Brian?
So let's see. He would do anal for love.
I vote that.
No!
Mesa in July. It's a dry heat. Jason's
Poor DJ Qualls.
Poor DJ!
Jason's mom jacked up the sound.
Oh!
Panini. Question mark? No, that's a sandwich.
Jason's favorite pasta, panini.
Let's see. I had 130 crack rocks.
Cookie Monster. He liked to deal crack.
The priority mail.
Do you like that one?
Do you not trust Daniel? That's a great mom right there. Was I the bad guy? Used bath water. I don't do Mondays. And prehensile.
Garfield?
That's what you said.
We talked about lasagna, and you don't do Mondays. It looks like the Garfield episode.
Stupid Odie.
And prehensile swingers party.
I do like the dry heat in Mesa in July. Anybody else got the ones they liked?
Jason's mom jacked up the music.
Jason's mom jacked up the music.
I do like the priority mail, too.
Bukkake in my mouth.
Yeah, it's a dry heat.
Okay. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll be back next week with probably a shorter version because Jim's suspended.
I didn't even
Spoilers.
get to finish these jokes. You cut me off before I could tell the punchline.
You told one that suspended you. We didn't need to keep your suspension longer than it already is.
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You've been listening to Hobie.